Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hello, everybody. If I could just get this off the screen. Oh, my goodness. What's up? It's your boy, Matty Rants, and I don't like this lighting right now, so we're going to go ahead and fix it because I chose blue, so it's like, you need to do a cool lighter. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. Listen, it's an episode of the panel. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who's gonna be here today. We're just gonna see who pops up into this piece while we talk about one of our favorite shows of all time and another show of all time. And of course, a big announcement that just took place. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. I do appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and being here today. The roster is Traitors in a light sort of. This is how we feel about the episode. This is how we feel. And then also, of course, the breakdown of all downs of this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race season 17, episode 5, if you will. Oh no! Oh, I'm wearing my merch. I'll tell you something. When this lady says tour, I say I'm broke. She's already a Grammy winner tonight. Congratulations, Beyonce and Miley Cyrus, for winning Country Duo Performance, which that would be Beyonce's first country Grammy. You need to think about how many Grammys that she has. She is the most awarded artist of all time in Grammy history currently now, but also in multiple categories for that matter. Matter. I have respect for my mother. I don't have for my tongue right now. Well, I don't know. So, I love I'll be your shotgun. I love that song. But they're only gonna do 9 categories tonight. We'll talk about it a little bit more whenever we get there. I don't know what Dooley's talking about. Spaghetti? Yeah, mom's spaghetti. I heard it's nasty and the bread's not cooked, but do what you do. Anywho, I'm proud of Dooley. He's assimilating into this current administration very well. Listen, we'll get to him in just a second while his lights are going through the dance. Pick a color chance. Damn. Okay, so listen, all my links are in the about section. They're actually in the description too, but go to the about section. I do reactions and all that kind of jazz. I'll go into them in more detail at the end of the video today. It is going to be just 2 hours because I do want to see the Grammys tonight. And I also need to see my Now That's TV messery and tuckery and all that good stuff. Was it Mean Girls? Ooh, my God, that they were wrong for what they did to those girls from the tall girls. That girl's knot was this big. I said, poor baby. And then also start my sort of couple of days off for myself because it's been one hell of a weekend. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the season 17 video. If you haven't seen the Traitors one, please do. We need to get that up in views, but we do have that for Drag Race, and I appreciate everybody that's a new subscriber, supporters, and all that jazz. Please forgive any noises you may hear. I hope it doesn't get picked up on the microphone. My neighbor is being rude. So let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host of the day. I got to bring it. You know what's funny, Kelly? I bought eggs today, and I got 18 eggs for $2.99, and that's with a coupon from Kroger's. And Kroger's also released some statement that they're about to do some sort of like video footage thing where they're testing it out, where we walk in and it knows what we are via AI and has a list set up to where coupons are direct. I don't know if I like that, but I will say the $2.99 coupon was cute. We'll get there. So if you see something in the store and it's cheap, grab it because I like my eggs. I need my protein. She's a power pop. Anywho, let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host. He has a new show that's coming out. That trailer was interesting. I'm going to say that, Jamar, because I watched it. It was interesting. I don't know. I'm missing a few people. Where is the funeral home director? Anywho, let's go ahead and bring him on in. Black Jesus. Jesus. On the Sunday. And this is my gospel throat. Oh, oh.
Well, the funeral home director lives here now.
Put your hair back.
Oh, I forgot I have to move this thing.
That's right. You think you're cute and you're not. I'm just kidding. No, I'm always watching the Chasing Reality series in the background and stuff. I saw the trailer and I was like, now who is La Cienega over here with this haircut? And who the girl with the bloody mouth? And then I was just like, I'm trying to, is it a new cast for him? Is that what it is? Because I'm like, who are these people? I don't remember them, or maybe I'm forgetting because
No, he gutted everybody but 2. And so out of the 12, only 2 of them came back.
Gutted. Dario said, hell no. New cast.
We needed it. They needed it. They needed it. They needed it.
Not Andy. Okay, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Chasing Reality Series and all that good stuff. I'm proud of you, friend, over there. It's definitely doing better than that one production company and that one, anywho.
They don't even exist.
It's like 16 carriages till we see the next episode of something, right? No, but Jamar?
Completely dismantled. But yes, you can find me on social media at Jamar84, JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, while we still have it, at Jamar840. Support Black business.
Support Black business. I see it's time to let the bull out because clearly he's charging at the gate. I didn't feed him this morning, so please forgive him. But at the same time, we did want a sequel to somewhat of a gremlin. I'm kidding. Dooley would never be that. He's actually adorable and cute. I said actually before this. This is starting real bad. Fuck you, Beach. It's Dooley. "16 carriages."
Oh.
Good evening to Vanguard players and Vanguard players only. It is Sunday. We are back at the panel. Hello, ladies.
Hello, rival.
And Jamar.
Oh.
I don't take any. I know my back arches, honey, real good. You call it what you want. It may be a different name that night. It depends on the trade. But God bless you, Dooley. It's good to see you here in whatever color is going to tune in at the second it's going to.
Well, whoop, whoop to you too.
We're keeping it purple. All right. A little rain, a little homophobic Prince trade. No, I'm just playing. Oh, actually.
The name of this rotation is called Pandemonium. It's one of my favorites.
So what you tell your bottoms. All right, Dooley. I thank you so very much. You're in for some pandemonium. I can see it now. The music's 824. Some shit. In the theater near you. Pandemonium. Top.
That's when I take my pleasure drone from under the bed and hook it up to the Wi-Fi.
There's a drone?
And there's Wi-Fi. See, that's the thing.
That's how you know I got that good Verizon. I got Fios.
Okay. Lower your mic a bit, please, Dooley. She is saying just a tad bit. Just a teeny tiny bit.
You can actually hear me today? Shout out to the microphone.
She's like, not a quarter dial, but like, an eighth? There we go.
She better now.
Yeah, that's much better. It's not booming as hard. I'm all right. I got the headphones in, so it is what it is. But Dooley, I'm glad you're here. I'm excited to hear your opinions today and all that jazz. Yes, the Grammys is tonight.
A interesting time watching TV this week.
It's a good week. Yes, Grammys tonight, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. They're only doing main categories tonight. Everything else is already just being done. They said, yeah, y'all, I don't know if it's going to be a concert or whatever the hell we're getting, but album of the year, record of the year, song of the year, best new artist, best rap album. Oh my God, if Doechii gets it, I'm going to lose it. Best pop duo group performance, best country album, best pop vocal album, and best Latin pop album. So Casey Musgraves got an Grammy today. I know some other dude beat Beyonce in 16 Carriages, but then Beyonce and Miley Cyrus won for Two Most Wanted. And so I think the last one for country, possibly without writing, and the rest of it will be televised. But yes, quickly before I get Gabby up in here, shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. You're sweeping right now. I'm like, okay, Sabrina.
Because Sabrina some Grammys.
She got
Deservedly
one
so.
best remix recording for
Espresso?
Espresso. She also got one for Espresso itself for best pop solo performance.
Right.
I think there's another one too that she got as well. Charlie XCX has also won 2 Grammys that I can see, Best Dance Electronic Album, and she also won for Von Dutch for Best Dance Pop Recording. So I was like, the ladies are chewing right now for the current Grammys. And
Baby, Brat was a fantastic album. That was so much fun.
It was a fun time during the
this
summer
album
for
of the
so
year,
much
honey.
fun.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
I would give it to her. The narrative of
Who
Charlie
else is in
XCX's
it?
career, like you have to do it this year. You have to. You have to.
You're gonna have
Who else is in it?
They have Beyonce, Taylor
Mother.
Swift, Sabrina
Billie?
Carpenter's in it. It's a lot.
Andre.
Billie Eilish, yeah,
Billie Eilish is in it.
it's a lot. I'm like, no, you're gonna need to. You don't have to give her another one. You're gonna just need to do it and let these new girls come for it for the rest of the next couple of years. You've already wore her out several times. Don't do it again.
Isn't Brat's in there too?
Brad is in there too.
I would be fine with anybody but Taylor. She can't win for that. She can't win for that.
Agreed.
I want the lady with longer than 2-minute songs to win. Basically, album of the year, and for someone who low-key like had the entire internet losing their mind and going nuts over what is country music and it being an entire baby. All I know is help me, y'all. There's a concert coming up. Matty needs the pit. I thought she was gonna give me a couple more months. You are rude. It is Black History Month. God bless you, Beyonce. But dang, I just paid rent. Literally just paid rent. Regardless, I'll be there because I'll be there. Let's go ahead and bring our next co-host. It is A Woman's World. Oh no, not Katie. Hold on.
You could do Cher.
I don't remember the song. Do I remember the song? All I remember is that's the one I have in my head that I got down here. Well, you know what? Those 3 things apply. It is Gabby with no, I have a better intro for Gabby. I know Royal Rumble was something for you last night. Bam, get Gabby on in here.
Baby. How y'all doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh my goodness. To watch Nikki flop on Traitors and then immediately watch her flop on the Royal Rumble. That is a crossover I did not expect to have. For the people that are not familiar with the Royal Rumble, there's a women's and then there's a men's. 30 people come out. The very last person to come out is usually supposed to be a big deal. They brought her out. Crickets.
No one moved.
All the air was sucked out of the room. No one watched it mad.
Yeah. Okay. So Gabby sent me the footage of. Was that y'all?
We were doing a watch party at our main location.
Okay. So I was like, okay, dope. Y'all at the gym. That's a bet. But it was basically when Nikki comes out. Nobody. I was like, there's a giant crowd of people. It's a big deal. People paid money to be there. Nikki. I'm like, not you walking in.
Sorry. It slowly took in the silence.
I was like,
oh my goodness! Shout out to Charlie XCX. I did not the crossovers because Brat was the song was the event's like song of the night. Weird. So yes, it was very interesting. Please get into it. If you got Peacock, it's on there.
Cowboy Carter album of the year, of course. I will every time someone says something else.
Thank you, Gabby, with the ni hao.
See, Gabby was on her best behavior. Julie's trying to pull it out. God bless you, Gabby.
Now.
I see you.
I'm in Japan now.
Okay. All right. Well, konnichiwa. Okay. Listen, Gabby, glad to have you here. Excited to hear your opinions. Did you watch the other new Traitors episode, or did you just witness Nikki's glazing?
No, literally, I just was finishing it because my plug wasn't working, so I actually had to pick for Peacock. I had to watch it, but I just watched it. Messy.
So, yeah. Nikki's banishment felt random, by the way.
I mean, not to Rob necessarily, but as far as all of us, yes, it's like, girl, we could have done somebody else, but they already set up that narrative from the coffins that Nikki and Sierra were traitors, or one of them was. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and pull that up. But before I do, because it is important, because I know things are going to be said, that this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. And all opinions are expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude and grab your libations and strap in, because Matty and company are talkers. You may be here for a while. Do not post any spoilers in the chat, because why? And if you feel uncomfortable to viewing this program, have yourself a grand national gassy Suzanne fart in your face, in your mouth, Ray. Toot. Okay. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
By the way, real fast. Okay, so also really quick, John Cena is back for his farewell tour. Like, this is it for him, and Nikki is his ex, so he had to watch her flop and then go out and get the biggest pop ever. Oh my goodness, the tea.
I love that for him. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the pictures right there. My bad. But shout out to Royal Rumble. It was also funny to see I Show Speed get speared like that. It made me feel good. He gets on my last nerves. This entire culture of these people watching these folks basically be weird on the internet. Like, okay. Vibe UK, thank you for the super chat. Evening panel. Let's see how racist will be tonight by ignoring Beyonce yet again. Bring up the disclaimer, Matty, because I said exactly what I said. I was right ahead. Okay. Especially if Vanilla wins yet again. I don't think the Tortured Souls department is going to.
That's not the one she should worry about.
That is
it's
I
really bad.
I actually listened to that album. I'm like, no, that's one I would claim if I was a Swiftie. You've got many albums that can clear. That is not the one.
I appreciate the energy towards Miss Peter Pan syndrome. Shout out to you, Vibes. Thank you.
Glad you got that in. Fozzie, super chat. I see you got the right. That's right, Abby. Well, I love the album, but no, it's B. Hey, my favorite people just had to say I felt in my spirit the horse lady was announcing something. I'm so happy. That picture does make me nervous. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm a big fan of her, but I was like, no, it's not my favorite.
I just appreciated that she clarified when she said, look at that horse, that she was not talking about Taylor Swift's long back, and I really appreciate her announcement. Thank you, Beyonce.
Back
the
to
mother that
the
you are.
Disclaimer. Dooley's in the chat. Yes. He feels on the attack. Don't forget he's on Hulu Neighbor. Saying black this, black that. That's what lights can do that. Yeah. Cowboy Carter tour. All right. Yeah. So the tour is happening. She announced it. They also changed the video on Netflix at the end of it. It teases the whole tour now. There are no dates yet. Everyone is scrambling. Eggs are high. Yep. We're up to date. We're not talking about anything to do with what's happening in the world right now. This is a safe space for you to be, because there is no tariff on this channel. So I would like for everybody to give yourselves a big hug and remove whatever you have in your spirit, because we're not here for that shit today. Is that clear? Cute. Bet. Because I'm not going to go there. But trust me, I can see the world burning from my window. Now, if you do want to drop a poo from somebody... Sorry. If you do want to drop a tippy poo in someone's jar today, because this is something funny, something cute, something totally wow, whatever, hot, or gas, blah, blah, you can. Now, almost said Jehovah Mar Witness. Jamar, I don't know why, but that it hit my spirit for it. I'm gonna keep it like, Jehovah Mar Witness, okay, over here. If you want to knock on his door and talk to him for 2 hours about whatever birthday he's not going to celebrate anymore, it's $Nova84. Now, if you want to tap in on Gabby, and that's 3 taps, and then it's ding, 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 you get to go in the back and look and see if you lost that one good tooth. It's $Gabby with an I, okay? I promise you she kicked it out. That was her job, all right? Hype man in the corner, but an elbow to the back. I see you. Now, if you want to ride it, and I do mean pony, genuine, but not like with his... You get to Dooley Does It, and that's the $Dooley Does It of it all. I promise you his hair is real. Genuine's got a piece. And as for me, the tippy poo area, if you will, if you would like to pull it up and put it in a bag and possibly deposit it and not leave it on the sidewalk like my fuck ass neighbor, viewers. Please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. If you have a dog and you live in a community of people, pick your shit up. It is wild to see your dog clearly need to go to the doctor based off of what I can see for the color of what I'm looking at. There's issues. Every day I'm like, get that thing to the vet, because clearly something's happening in there and you're not picking it up. So if you want an animal, please. That litter box is clean. God damn it. There ain't no smells in my house. It smells wonderful in here. And everybody that's been in here can say the same. You got cats, you wouldn't believe. So, sorry, that's my rant of the day. No, it's not. Let's go ahead and get to Traitors, because I definitely already had the conversation about this. I really want to hear Dulasia and Jamar, and if Gabby got a little bit of their opinion into this, because I've already gone on this episode. I'm just gonna let it play. Dooley, do you want to start it, or Jamar, do you want to hit it to go? Because
I think this is the dumbest bag of players that we have seen since Portia. And I am just increasingly bothered by everyone's presence, because what in the entire hard F word is anybody doing at this point? Because I genuinely do not understand. I genuinely do not understand.
It's like, who do you talk about first? Spin the wheel and see who it lands on.
That would be easier, because there's a lot to really try to unpack here. I think Danielle specifically is probably one of the worst traitors that we've ever seen. And I haven't even seen all the seasons. I just know that she has to be one of the top 3 worst traitors I've ever seen. Your plan to get out Boston Rob is to take out Carolyn first, and then you want to deal with her in hopes that you're going to book or recruit another traitor to work with?
It's like, what? What Mario Party game are you playing where you're like, I'm not going for the star, I'm going to go around this?
I don't know.
See what happens here. Like, what are we doing?
Don't know. Carolyn, you wasted your vote to get Rob out this week, voting for Danielle.
Because high key, had Carolyn just clocked in and not been personal in that moment.
We could do that later.
Right.
We could do that later.
I would have been gagged if Carolyn voted for Rob.
She should have. And that's exactly what I was waiting for. You should have.
I don't want to, because she came for me, so I gotta come for her.
God.
She's
Sierra,
dumb too.
Low-key. I mean, she's dumb, but she knows Danielle is low-key a traitor. You're just not going to do anything because you're on the follow the leader page, and it really bothers me that they're doing this. Like, please stop. Like, everybody, like, it is okay to like say something if you feel it, but you sitting back and then playing well, you did change your energy, so that's why you're guilty. What
is anybody supposed to do? Just sit here stoic? Like,
I've never rooted for a police officer more in my life than I have on this show.
He's one of the only people that making sense.
And he's clocked in. He literally blew up Rob's whole game. I couldn't believe no one voted. I was like, dude, it all makes sense what he just said. And mind you, Bob the drag queen, as much as you were eliminated early, they're still talking about you, sister. They're still talking about you. Like, you are still a part of the conversation. The game changed when you left, and everyone had to move around it because Rob took that shot, and everybody's like, but Bob. Here we go. Thank you, Kelly, for the super chat, by the way. Go ahead.
If I was a part of this group, just based off of GP, I would know that Rob and Bob the drag queen are traitors. I would just know that Rob and Bob the drag queen.
The hard part should be finding the women, because
those are the harder parts. Because just like as a producer, you want like the more outward personalities to be the ones doing the dastardly deeds that are made for entertainment value. So those two already, I'm gonna make my case day one.
Especially Boston Rob, because he wasn't even given the opportunity to come in the house the first time. He wasn't even a part of the main cast. He was like, by the way, you can switch someone out for him. They're like, nah. So then when he comes back, I would immediately think that man is a traitor, not that Alan Cummings going to throw a quick one against me and then say you're faithful. Walk in and work with them after they didn't work with you. He literally said, get your vengeance back. Come on now. It's giving very 1 in 7 or the level.
Obvious storyline, and it really pissed me off that people had they had that energy, to not let him in, on that first episode, and now everyone's like, "Oh my god, You're the greatest ally I've ever had. And it's like, girl, what are you talking
Especially
about? Like,
Zac Efron's brother. I can't stand him, but that's just
Oh,
me.
he was
dumb.
brown nosing real bad.
There's so
And
many people are blinded by his cuteness, and I'm tired of it. I'm like, your opinion comes from him being hot to you. Good for you. I can't, like, he's such a smug little bastard. I just can't stand the guy. I really can't. But Bob being taken out in his sleep, did you agree with that? I needed Ivor to be gone, to be honest, but I saw he was going to use Ivor later.
Ivor is like the obvious person I would have gone with too, but Rob is getting rid of anybody that is even on an inkling of his trail, and Bob was right on that behind. Ivor is like so obviously viewed as a faithful right now. So
And also naive, and I think he likes Rob like that. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not understanding a lot of his decision making. And then also, I had this thing about the fact that they do like hey, well, why don't you speak on for yourself? I'm at a round table, bitch. I'm pummeling you with the truth. You don't get to talk. I'm going to shut you down. You don't get to speak. No, everyone vote my way. Like, let's go. I can't sometimes with the way these people operate and work, but Alan Cumming actually looks sharp today. Well, he always looks sharp, but they lost Bob and they get to this challenge. Now, Tom Sandoval is a fucking idiot.
Stupid. Honestly, if he was a traitor, he probably could have got away with it.
Because I thought him and Sam were the same person for like the first 4 episodes.
Can I say that I still think they're the same person?
Okay, so it's not just me. I just because I was like,
right
wait,
now,
who's Tom?
I think they're the same person.
We're on episode 6, and I'm like, who is Tom? I thought this was Sam.
Honestly, all of them should be ashamed. Like, you have to start connecting the dots. Like, as someone that woke up this morning and got to go to breakfast, they think I'm stupid. Wow, maybe I should look at the other people just like me. And they could have had a quick coalition.
Laughing at you when you're like, yeah, guys, I totally know where I'm going. And Gabby's like, they're not going to kill you. You're an idiot. Basically,
right.
like, you're helping them out. Like,
if I was a traitor, I'd be like, all right, cool. I'm a big old stupid idiot. I'm going to eat food like a dog at the table. Like I ain't never
I'd keep Tom around. I would. Yeah, Tom is easy. Like, come on now. That man ain't never on the right track.
I'm also bothered that Danielle and what's her name never have a conversation about the plan to get Rob out, right? So like it would have been a gag if at the last minute then Carolyn would have voted for Rob. Like the plan could have been, okay, we finna fake fight at the table to shake it up to get the energy, and then we're gonna vote for Rob anyway.
But they need to do a flashback scene for that, Dooley, so we wouldn't know until she makes the vote.
Right.
It's like previously. Oh, that would be that television.
But everything is in such disarray that nobody is focused. Okay, we can bring this back to Marvel Rivals, you DPS girls. Everybody is trying to be the quarterback, and everybody can't be the quarterback, baby.
I'm trying to unlock.
You got to focus a target.
I just got to be melee. I'm sorry, Dooley. I can't because I just want to get this skin, and I'm really trying to work this. I'm only 3 away, but
maybe y'all got to rally and focus a target. Everybody is on their own solo mission right now, and nothing is happening because everybody is trying to be the leader.
I was tired of being called racial slurs by not doing my job in that game. I had to put Marvel Rifles on a break because, baby, they were getting in my inbox. And even with me still, like, I put something up to where they can't message me. Somehow they get in there. I get some little set message, and it's literally a preview of them saying, F you, da-da-da-da-da. Change characters. I'm like, bitch, you change characters because your kill count was horrible. Like, you can't depend on me to win. Like, get out of here, girl.
I'm a few games away from Diamond. My games are getting better and worse. They just polarize.
It's always about matchmaking, though. Like, even with Pokemon Unite right now, they changed the matchmaking. So you could be a master level person and they would still put somebody who is literally in like veteran mode, which is 3 like 24 like stages under you. Like, what are we doing? And you're losing and shit. I don't know. Does this have something to do with that, man? I'm playing. Anywho, let's get back to it. JMCL, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. This is much appreciated as I am $60 away from my goal because I am putting my money in on my Puerto Vallarta trip, right? Because Maddie's going to Mexico. But thank you so much for the tippy poo. ready for Untucked and Hot Topics today. Thank you. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar just won 3 straight Grammys. I just got that notification.
Drake is not pleased.
No,
But
Good.
in regards to Traitors.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, as a light skin, I'm even appreciative of seeing the gram be cracked, if you will.
In regards to Traitors, I wanted to know, like, if I had missed it, because I very much could have. So when they were in the turret, and Carolyn was like, you know, Danielle, I need you to earn back my trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout the house, she's hearing, oh, Danielle said your name here, Danielle said your name here. She's like, oh, she's supposed to be earning back my trust, but I'm hearing she said my name here, there, and everywhere. But I'm like, that was before y'all had that conversation, though.
Yes. So that's what Carolyn's running off emotion. And that's what pissed me off, because even Brittany was specific about the whole situation. It was very, well, we talked about it, and that's what she said. I don't know. And she wasn't doing it to be like, Danielle's a traitor. She's like, Carolyn, she may be thinking of you, and like, how does that make you feel? Because then Brittany's trying to end what's going on. So Carolyn's response is very, Danielle's out to get me, but really those conversations were the previous day. The problem is, Carolyn, how do you expect Danielle to go tell someone it's no longer Carolyn anymore without her looking suspicious?
It's like, you didn't consider that when these conversations happen.
Because she already looked like a nut job. So Danielle actually played the right game this week, because technically the only person that said her name at the table was Carolyn, and she's been looked suspicious. So, like, I don't know. I
don't see how people don't have more suspect on Danielle than they do. Like, she's the most obvious traitor in the house. Well,
isn't that the obvious issue with the 53%, where we're like, girl, like we know who messed this up, girl. Like, mama, it's time to start looking at yourself. The calls coming from inside the house, friend.
Ring, 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 ring. No lower groceries for you. Okay. So, listen, why do I keep on just inserting it in there? All right. So, like, this challenge was whatever kind of fun, but 30
you mean
minutes.
Like Boston Rob?
What are you talking about?
In every conversation.
The drag
posted
queen
up in everybody's hood looking like a bad bitch.
The drag queen Bob and what he did in the competition. Like, I was like over here ready for a fucking footlong to come out of his mouth. But like, I don't know why Tom Sandoval thought he needed a shield. They're not gonna get you. No one's gonna get you, stupid. Like, come on, guy. You're nowhere close. Carolyn even like grabbed it. He's like, can we talk about it? I'm looking at Carolyn like, bitch, you better hold on to that, because that man's weird, sweetie. Rock, paper, scissors for this is wild. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, that's what pissed me off. You just put your best player at risk because you, Mr. Non-Factor, thought you wanted a shield. Baby, you have not had any insightful conversation for the last 492 weeks. Baby, you are not a threat. Please.
They are not thinking about, we didn't even know as the audience that you were in this house.
Wes been giving us heat the entire time. The entire time he's been giving us heat.
She needs to do this show, to be honest, but I think they're gonna get her out
for episode 1. They would just murder her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's another one. I'd be like, traitor.
She'll be fine only if she because they need to keep her as a faithful. Don't make her a traitor. Keep her as a faithful, because she's gonna be too funny at the rap. They'll want to keep her. They would not want to send New York home, because she would be funny the entire bitch. Can you imagine her with someone's like, just too much? Get her on there. Get her on there now. And
New
put
York,
Candy on the same season.
T.S. Madison.
I agree.
I would love that.
Because Wes and Tiffany New York Pollard are actually on Worst Chefs in America right now. And that's what they were actually filming. Because I thought it was wild. I was like, why is she talking about a show they filmed together before the House of Villains? It was the Worst Chef show. And that's currently on TV. Not that, come on, reality TV. But yeah, we need some extra personalities in here, but I just hope that next season whoever they put on are not weak-minded at all. Like, they got to come with it, because
Matt, can you give us the circles?
The circles?
The circles.
Oh, that's
I miss
right.
I
You went
miss
to
the
circles. You missed the
circles.
circles. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
You missed the balls. Okay, we can get in
I
there.
miss my circle. I miss y'all circles. I miss the circle.
Oh, as a circle, an open circle sometimes, I appreciate you missing my circle. It's an important circle it is. I try to take care of it. Circle. Crash, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. Praying for your girl and not Tadoff Swift. I'm not finishing the rest of that. Tadoff Swift.
Welcome to the stage.
Tay Zonde.
Chocolate rain.
Tay.
White chocolate
Ooh,
rain.
nope, can't do it. Sorry. Quentin Tarantino would love to direct that movie. All right, I know he want to see them feet. Anywho,
Him and Dan Schneider are plotting a collab right now.
Circle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's just move through this. They did get the money, and of course, nobody wanted to say what the shield was and all that kind of good stuff. Carolyn in the backseat of the car. Well, I hope we're all in this together.
I don't trust Danielle as far as I can throw her. I know that
I can't wait to
she's
get this
going
round
after me.
They're selling chocolate.
I can't trust her.
I feel like the Trix Rabbit's about to pop out of her somewhere and then be like, the children gonna open her up and some shit. Help, some very fucked up episode. Like, I don't know what's going on. This lady makes me nervous. I like Carolyn.
She's more like the honeycomb monster. Just a gobbledygook.
Okay, so who is this?
Pig. The Rice Krispie Pig. Come on. Oh, this is Tom.
Is it?
Tiny
so
Tim.
where the hell is
Jamar?
Tom over here
Just
like
they look
dog.
exactly alike.
Jamar.
That's the house dog. Anybody gonna vote the dog out?
I swear that man.
And you're wolfing the food down, standing
Damn,
up, not going to digest properly, by the way. And you were trying to do this so you can sit and listen so you can get the info. That's why I'm laughing. Like, why you can sit down, sweetie, and just eat your food. You're going to be all right.
I mean, if you're not going to be helpful, you may as well deep throat.
That food in California must be trash because you down there wolfing down food. My God.
It's a river.
America has a problem.
You want to know who's the DEI hire? This man. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate it because there's no way it's
DEI hire is this woman right here who also has never said anything of any importance.
What are you talking about?
What they call themselves? The big eye?
The Bambas.
The Bambas.
The Bambas.
She's like Britney from Daria as a real life adult.
Wow.
That's not true.
This woman annoys my spirit, and I want her gone. I don't care how she leaves.
Gabby.
I want her gone immediately.
I prefer Gabby over Chriselle because at least when Gabby's like saying someone's name,
Chriselle is so dramatic.
This is your name. Chriselle's like, okay, same voice, but more like strained and like dying a little bit in the inside. It's so hard for me to do this. Hands together. Name. I can't. And I really can't. Like every time. Jesus. Your name. Like, please don't put God into this. Back on by.
I mean, I appreciate, people and their ability to be stupid, but when your stupidity starts rubbing off on other people, I want you gone.
It's contagious. You have to leave.
Contagion. That was a great movie. Now, Wes is telling them what the tea is. Mind you, Sam, Britney Spears' ex, who was just saying he would send Rob home if he wasn't murdered the next night, because obviously he should be the traitor after everything that was said the previous episode, but he's there for whatever reason. The royal gay and then the dumb Britney from Big Brother, who was supposed to be Danielle's, I'm going to get you back after how I did you in reindeer games, and obviously that didn't work in her favor because you just threw Danielle under the bus to Carolyn. Let me continue. How is Wes being aggressive in this conversation? When did he raise his voice or like basically say, if you don't do what I do, it is what it is? He's like just trying to get people on a game plan right now so that they can get a traitor out. How is this very traitorous behavior when Rob does the same fucking thing? It's weird.
what y'all are doing, you're going off vibes purely, and it has not worked out. Ain't nobody listening. Like y'all ain't even going off like I can understand like body language. I would be looking at Danielle like one of them Pekingese in somebody's purse. I would go after her immediately. Well, everyone else is like, you're acting funny. You're aggressive, and you're just I don't know. It's just we're not
It
vibing.
was like, so
So
you're gonna
you did it.
get rid of him for being aggressive. Now he
It's a
did shoot himself in the
competition.
foot. I think he could have
Oh, he
saved
did.
that
No, he
if he
definitely.
didn't just be like, "Oh, if y'all
He
vote
should
me
have
out, I got my
never.
eye on you" or
Yeah,
something
he
like
should
that.
have never upset
You should have
that.
just.
He got so mad because he was. I think if you know Wes from like the challenge, that was Wes literally being like, "Y'all are so fucking stupid," and he just
Yeah.
knew like after that, like fuck these people. That's why he did that. And I'm like, Wes, why did you throw in the towel? You could have just been like, no, like
Honestly, at that point in the conversation, I kept just fantasizing about what I would have done in the situation. And honestly, had any given contestant gotten up and just been like, fuck this, and walked off set, like I would have been like, you know what, you are absolutely right, friend. I genuinely understand. Friend, and I am so sorry that you have had this horrible reality television experience, but these people are dumb. And it would have just had to be that.
exactly. Like we're having a moment here now.
These people are bad.
Dolores calling Tom out was one of the funniest things ever because she ate him up. Just embarrass him real quick at the table. And Tom did what he does whenever he gets, it's this thing that I feel certain privileged people do where it's like the very feel sorry for me, come over here and check on me body language because he's getting reamed. Even Derek's like, can we rush this along? Because you're not adding anything to this conversation. I'm like, damn.
They wasting time. They wasting votes. They wasting good ammo that you could use another time when it's appropriate. Like
Dolores, this is a burn vote. As much as you just told Rob, I'm going to vote with the group. Well, the group was voting for Wes or for Rob, sweetheart. So why would you vote for Tom? As a what is? Are you doing something that's very mothery? But Derek, this case,
he built it.
Gave notes, gave supporting arguments, gave a who, what, when, where, why, how, what time, and with what quantity.
PowerPoint presentation, graphics, pie charts.
I said, now that is the detective I was waiting for.
The only thing he didn't do was walk over to the recorder and pull the footage out the damn camera and was like, watch.
It was when he pulled Alex still did not. It. And our host that told us that I said, come on with it. I see you watch the tapes. You watch trials. I see you. You watch trial footage. I was here for it. The problem is you gave Rob the opportunity to speak.
To get your,
And he's nasty with it. And he had Ivor as a shield. And now we know why he got rid of Bob H. Because Bob was already on that and Ivor was on the fence. And he's easy because he's a puss. He's a puss. Very much a pushover. It's the argument then to Wes, you're coming off a little aggressive. And he reacted, unfortunately, versus responded. What's crazy, though, Gabby voted for Rob. Even though she was a part of this whole, you were kind of aggressive. She still voted for Rob. Still. I said, okay, Gabby, you're not that dumb. Chriselle's an idiot, but Gabby's not that dumb. I'm all for her.
She turned on her friend. She hasn't done anything right this entire competition.
She has not. Jamar, I genuinely forgot about that. She did vote against her friend, like episode 1 or 2. Yeah,
based on what? Nothing.
Rob. I feel like whenever they said Bob, the drag queen, was coming for you, and the way you reacted, I'm sorry. I'm like, is this how you sell houses? Okay. Wes, you were getting in your emotions, but what's wild is that they're talking about Rob and Wes. Carolyn out of nowhere brings up Danielle. There are two people at the table they're talking about, not you and not her. Hello, ding, 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 ding. Wait later for this.
The entire.
Because the only way they're going to get banished is if it's a majority vote, babe. Yes. And half the table has already voted.
Yes. It's like, what are we doing today? Everybody had already made up their minds, and there comes Carolyn. You're supposed to be my friend.
52% of the votes have been cast, sweetheart.
So it's like, what is happening? And I tried to think of it like, okay, well, maybe, because we know it's an emotional reaction. Like, maybe she's trying to, like, vote Danielle to relieve any suspicion on her, perhaps? But that still felt like a stretch.
Even Derek had a closing argument. And it's the fact that he was like Brittany, and he was talking to Dylan, the fact this guy who has literally been up Rob's hoo-ha this entire season, who had, and it was, and I saw you you were this, I saw you contemplate. I wish you had just wrote Rob's name down, but Brittany said no, vote for Rob. I thought that was wild. Why are you telling him what to do? I feel like that should be in the rules, that no one at the table should be convincing you once the arguments are closed. No one can say or whisper anything to you. You must make a decision immediately. Anywho, the burn votes, because I did pull those up. Carolyn for Danielle.
That was so. If you're Rob in this moment, what do you do?
Dolores for Tom, because, you know.
You just want to waste your vote. That was
just wasteful.
Just wasteful.
Proud of you, Danielle, but unfortunately, this was a big swing.
And it's like, now that he, you know, whenever he said, as long as you don't cross me, you're not my target. So now she's like, I was just so sure that everybody else was going to follow and that I could do this and safely banish Rob. But Danielle, Dolores, well, not Danielle.
Yeah, but name them names too. Named them. Literally, Rob was like, Dolores, Carolyn, Danielle, and such and Wes's name been and such and such's name has been there. And you know the person that's been saying it? Wes. He did the same thing to Bob. You know the person who's been causing the most chaos? Bob. He did the same thing. No one picks up on this. But here's the real fact though. Danielle, had you not said Carolyn's name the day before, you would have got Rob out today.
Yeah, because she would have no other reason to vote for anybody else.
There would be no chaos from the lady who has nothing upstairs. Just saying.
So it's still your fault, Danielle.
It is still her fault, technically. It's still technically her fault.
She would just give her lick back from earlier. I mean, it was a dumb choice. However, semicolon comma, it's like, well, girl, that energy was just coming back that you threw out first.
And Wes, I appreciate you for flicking these people off because they deserved it.
Absolutely. 10 out of 10, no.
Idiots at that table. And it's Brittany now trying to charge up Derek about the whole situation. Like, you should have gave me a heads up. And I'm like, Brittany, you literally run and go tell that. You just did that with Danielle and Caroline at the table. So I'm going to be real with you. He was smart not to give you all the information. It could have helped, but at the same time, look at what you do. You could have ran to Rob and like, Derek's coming for you today. I think he is. I just know you're not a traitor. Like you did with Carolyn, who is a traitor. By the way. God, it's a lot to take in. But yeah, Carolyn and now Rob are looking at Danielle, and Danielle basically has two traitors against her. And if she's not eliminated this next episode, I will be in shock and awe on how she escaped that. But I have a feeling this may be her last hurrah.
I mean, I thought it was her final hurrah when she gave away 2 chances for a shield during a challenge. That's what I just knew. Oh, she's out of here.
That's what it should have been. High key. That's what it should have been. So listen, if you are not watching The Traitors, it is on Peacock. Peacock, the app, if you are not familiar with it. And it's a good time. Honestly, it's messy as hell. So it may just like get you, it may just, drag you into the next universe or whatnot. But I personally like it. It's a good time. But check out Peacock. Check out The Traitors on Peacock. There we go. And thank you so much for tuning in. It's your boy Matty Rants with Jamar84, duly _ noted, and John Cena's the back of John Cena's head.
Gabby with the
if you will. Gabby with the back of John Cena's head. Damn, there we go. Okay, we worked it in there. Do me a favor. You probably just need to take the tone. Does your light, is it a ring light? Does it have a little?
Yes, it is. That's why I was like trying to.
Look for the mode part, if you will, or the dimness. Yeah.
Here you go. Here's some washout right there.
Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. We have a lot of new subscribers on this channel. What's up? How you doing? Hope all is well with you, and hope you're blessed and not stressed. Give yourselves a hug from me and the rest of these good people over here. Some of us are sweaty. You'll be all right. If you want to drop a tippy poo in our jars for hosting with the most in the day and giving you a little giggle and a laugh and a toot, do us that favor with $over84 for Jamar84. $Dooley does it for Dooley _ noted. And if you want a woman's worth, it's Gabby with an I. E-Y-E-I-I. John Cena's head back is bald. I. lie. John Cena is bald in the back of his head. That's from steroids. John Cena is bald in the back of his head. Drop the beat, don't go dead. I just want to show my. Yeah, I had to mute it there because it was going to be too vulgar. There goes Dooley on the beat. He's catching up with me. I just want to keep on going. It's marbles on the ring. And Jamar just stares, looking like over there. Hair always on the mic, giving crispy, crunchy life. I just want to say, drag race saved my life. What's on that big drag?
Oh my god.
Unhinged.
Lord help us.
My life in 2 pieces. Okay, listen. Thank you so much for
Maybe
tuning in.
This is my last week. Unts.
Okay. I'm an idiot, and that's why you're here, to enjoy the foolery of it all. So I appreciate you for being up in here today. Katrina. I know that's right. Shout out to Kevin Prodigy.
Katrina.
I actually got to meet her, and I was gagged. I had no idea because she was where
Katrina or Jack?
I met Katrina. Where was it? Where was I at? Palace Show Bar in Miami. And I met her, and it was a gag. And I was like, huh? And she's like, yeah, that's the song. I was like, what? And I was like, what? I thought that was wild. So I thought that was interesting. But I was just like, huh. Because she's, I think that's Maya's. She's related to Maya Iman. I think she was like her auntie. I can't remember, but that was a while ago. There we go. Thank you, Quincy. Thank you. She was sweet. Everybody, well, actually, shout out to Palace Show Bar. That was one of the best drag experiences I've ever had in my life. Like I was drunk as hell. I literally gave a lot of money away. The waiters were also really awesome and very flirty and hot. And the show was amazing. And the food was pretty good. It was expensive, but it was worth it. Low key. Where did we? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get to Drag Race, shall we?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Well, never mind then. I guess we'll end this early. Right.
Well, shout out to the Grammys.
Doesn't know the assignment. Jeez. Mary and Joseph. A small braid for this horse. I got it. BoJack Horseman is looking at the last words from Joella Ella, if you will.
Oh no, that's not very nice.
You know what, Smart? Fuck you. And you know what else? Yeah. You could chase this reality for flavor. This program's for the table.
Not BoJack Horseman. That program is not for children.
I see you.
Fun fact: one of the writers on that show was one of my college dorm mates. Shout out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And she also wrote for Twisted Metal, the TV series too.
Really?
Yep. She did a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, anywho, back to Chorus King. Medea's
Speaking
dog.
of Twisted Metal, let's get back to Corey King.
Mm.
You saying that's Axel?
I'm saying she's the tire.
All right.
This is not the way I wanted this to start, everybody. I think we have to retry this again. This isn't okay. Okay. I don't like the listen. Let's just let the theme music play real quick. I don't know.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matty Rants here with the panel. It didn't feel like Jesus was in the room, and I needed God to be present at this moment. There was a lot of black on black crime. There was a little light skin anger energy. I just wanted the West of Jason to be removed from this panel. So listen, Jamar, how you doing?
I'm feeling fantastic. How y'all doing, friend?
Well, that's enough of you. We appreciate you for being here, friend. No, you're back. Dooley, how's it going? I don't care. All right, let's bring them back in. That's how we're gonna do this today. Gabby, you don't even have to. I got you, baby. All right, that's it.
My
That's
drag.
it. We did it. Okay, let's go, everybody. So, are we at that Joe on the left?
Oh gosh. I mean, I enjoyed her as a character on television. I'll say that. She was entertaining for the amount of time that she was there. I think she's a shoe-in for the Golden Boot, though.
A shoe in for the. Oh, I see what you did there.
Cute.
That was fun, friend. Come on, education. You know. Hey, speaking of Confederacy, Dooley, Sam says Corey's not giving. Do you agree with a soldier whose statue is still erected?
I think Corey's drag is as dry as the cracker that we.
Well, start over.
Right, just go ahead and play the music.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, God.
As an Asian woman, I just come for me and my people.
You know, we want to appreciate you so much for tuning in today. You have stepped into the wrong program. We'll try this again. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna get past this picture because it has brought out the worst in he.
Oh, this one's even better. Let's talk.
I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, if you haven't dropped a tippy poo today, do yourself a favor and grasp my glaze. That didn't make no sense. Do what you can. I'm tired and I low-key would like to continue this because I'm having a good time today. I love y'all. So what do we think of this old yes?
Well,
So Monet and her rosebud walk into the workroom and
Now, Lydia, you can't. Now, I know that Monet claimed you as their child, but I don't want you to keep the same things that they may have kept for bedroom conversations. You have a Lydia. I just want her not to be a butthole. Do you deets it?
I mean, so Corey is Monet, and then Butthole is Butthole, and then the red girl is the rosebud.
I don't blame my neighbor for turning on their music. I've been hollering. Listen, they over here feeling that Crystal possibly could have won. They were kind of living for her, like, girl, look at your outfit. This and the other. Crystal was giving the, I'm not mad. I'm cool with it, but you know, I was real close. And Anya's just sitting right there, like, okay. And then she did the, oh, me winning in this outfit bit and starts laughing real hard. And the girl's like, don't read yourself. I'm like, no, baby. She's mocking you. She's not reading herself. She's mocking you. Basically give her flowers for her outfit by you high key telling her that her look wasn't better when in reality they're viewing the challenge more than they are the runway this season. And shout out to everybody that answered my question on my last video about this. A lot of you said season 7 was the last time that runways were almost more important because most of the challenges were terrible.
well,
Yeah. Great
yeah.
cast of queens, terrible producers though.
Yeah.
But who knew Susie Toot and Anya Nerve would be the dynamic duo of this season, low key? Because I'll tell you what, if Susie is if somebody's coming for her, Anya be stepping in. And even when somebody says something, here comes Susie. Now, come on, you guys. But they're gonna get a name from Lexi Love a little bit later here. But I kind of live for all of this. I'm not gonna lie. I like that the girls are petty and they're feeling their shit and they're mad. I like that the other girls are like, ha ha, you're upset, cack on it. I'm here for it. All of the above. Petty drama and the bullshit, honey. Because I will be damned if this is a hug my best friend and I love you season. I would, no, thank you.
But say yes, thank you.
Be upset, be rude about it. Give us something to be mad at. But I will be at your show though, and I will tip you down that much. Arietta's got her double horns in, filling her villain fantasy. Producers are gonna play into that. And RuPaul and this tracksuit are not my favorite thing.
Hi, Mom. My mom's in the chat. What the hell?
I mean, it looks very
Hi, Mom.
RuPaul looks like he's about to go walk the mall.
Yes, but I do.
He go clean shoes at a kiosk.
I would say like an outdoor mall, like one of the outlet
I'm
ones
just
that
gonna
you
go
go
do laps
to.
by the Cinnabon.
I know he be in that Coach one. I know you do. That's a big
You
ass
said the
store.
Coke one?
The Coach. Oh well.
I was just trying to clarify.
Speaking of Coke, Brat is nominated for Album of the Year, but Von Dutch did win, and everything else.
316.
So,
Remember, everything is romantic.
Sympathy is a knife.
Back to back. Let's go ahead and move on.
Baby
With
girl, I'm not
this
even gonna
one
hold you. I
here.
play that album like every day.
I mean, the internet kind of forced you. It was
I
in your
play
face.
Brat.
Baby, I had a
Like,
very Brat summer.
it's Brat. I play Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, Beyonce, and Doechii have been my main four this year, like going even into January, where I'm still listening to their music. I even have them in my fighting game music. I have certain songs I picked because I don't like playing with the music of the game. I like having a little track in the background, girl. I have This Is What I Want to See. That is an excellent song to play while you're beating up somebody in Tekken. I'm not gonna play. This is what, bitch. It's everything. I'm just Ling Xiao Yu wins. Yeah, this is what I want to see. It's everything.
That's not my vibe when I play video games. I want to demolish you. I need move, bitch, get up. I need something that aggression. I just need to
I have a couple of very See You Next Tuesday songs that I play. Very much that, and I also play a lot of K-Tronada. Daft Punk is on my list down. That I have.
That's why you like playing with the small white women.
Ling Xiaoyu is Chinese.
Don't do. Yeah. First of all, do not.
Julie, I don't
do
like
my.
how this is coming.
Well,
There's some other ones,
she
but okay.
I don't like
make fun of my
this.
girl.
This is getting dangerous. I come here with the best of intentions. I have the right Avi up right now for this whole moment. I cannot believe what just came. Jamar, what are you scratching? Pay attention. What do you think of this scene? Insert opinions,
No
friend.
one
Come on.
said anything.
You're not clocked in. Dooley's at least speaking. Say something.
I mean, they didn't really.
Thank you, Jamar. We appreciate you. I'll play. Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry. That was rude. Look, I'll help you out. Bye, Gabby. Bye, Dooley. Dooley's back. Women last. There you go. Okay.
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm trying to give I'm keeping on the nation.
I really wish that they had kind of fought for the roles, because they kind of was like, oh, I want the role too. Oh, you can have it.
No,
I wanted Ramona to fight for that, but at the same time, it worked in her favor, even though she kind of held it over Lydia's head the whole episode. It was like, okay, girl, it actually
In the
worked out for you.
confessional.
Oh, Jamar, I know you know about a confessional. Okay, the girl's talking the confessional, bitch, but you see him in person. I'm not fighting. I'm not doing that. Okay, girl.
The fact that you think about Hormona is absolutely phenomenal.
I mean, sadness is a part of our life, Dooley. We have to think about it.
I see her on screen and I sigh.
Not sigh.
Really? Not Eeyore.
Oh, bother. I get my role. Oh, bother.
I could have had a V8.
What happened to auditioning for the role? Like, strategically, I'd be
Make
like, you
them
can have
audition.
That's the way I would want to do it.
strategically, you can have it, because I'm like, you're a youngin', you don't know anything about Golden Girls, and this is one of the parts that's like, definitely you need to be this way. Other ones you can kind of make it up as you go. So, girl, yeah, you can have it. Yeah.
To your point, Gabby, like, it was in the description. The Golden Girls know it was in the description because Acacia was clocked it. It's like, as much as you want to look like a complete what the fuck is happening over here, if it's not gonna give, girl, and you're already nervous, you might want to go with something that's a little bit more stiff, like the news anchor or something else. But I think that Anya taking the monologue role, I know they're talking about Mirage and Roxy Andrews, but that's not Anya Nerve.
Yeah,
she ate that.
She did.
She ate it right on. I honestly would have put, surprisingly, I would have put Acacia in the top over Hormona.
I would have too. Ooh. Actually, no, I liked Hormona's performance, to be honest with you, but I do think that Acacia did step up, and it would have been kind of a nice way of being like, hey, you were in the bottom this week, but look at you this week. Because she did do good in her, skit. Lana wants the blonde, big boobed bimbo in the first skit, and she said, Crystal, you will not have it. It's mine. I'm tired of letting people take things.
And you know what? Honestly, I feel like had they swapped, they probably both would have done better.
I may agree with that one, actually. Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
I think some of these
Because
parts may have been for people, and they just wanted to
Lana
do something
has that
different.
deep voice that would have put more into the lesbian thing. No, I'm sorry, not lesbian.
You're talking about Weekend Update.
Yeah. They should
Now,
just kept it with hand.
how do you feel about Suzanne Toodums being very much in control of this and sort of not giving the girls a little word in, or maybe listening and just being like, not good, y'all. We have to make this right. It's sort of being frustrating. I mean, but if it was right, it's right. So what do y'all think?
I mean, it's not fun to be like somebody in Lexi's position where it's like, I want to, contribute to the group and is being shut down. But I mean, I guess Susie knows she knew what she was talking about. So I guess you just got to trust it at the end of the day.
Thing is, like, I'd feel away if it was like a group challenge and I had like really we were judged based as a group. Yeah, I would be pissed. But if it's individual, I'd be like, whatever. Well, if you do what you want to do, because if I'm being judged as an individual, if you flop, I'll be okay because I'm experiencing this. If you want to hang yourself up to dry, then do that. Do what you want to do. But Susie was trying to help y'all.
It's tough because, like, I think about like season 8 and like the adrenaline moment with like, remember Thorgy was like, "Oh, we should do this," and they was just like, "Nah," and they ended up being like the star moment of, of their number. And then we've seen girls that have done their own thing where it flopped, and it was like, well, damn, girl, if you just would have stuck with the group. So, I understand.
I'm with this POV. I get Lexi being annoyed because Susie kind of flattened her character and made them straight men in the scene. Technically in the Weekend Update, they are the straight men, but the thing is that it's the delivery of the joke that makes the Weekend Update because it's so flat and it's very like, I'm about to say something serious, not just kidding. And you make a joke out of it, which I thought they did well. And I was kind of happy Susie told them not to make noises between every pun or we're going to read each other through all of this. Because Michael Shea and Scarlett Johansson's man do that because they've been working together long enough for that to make sense. So like we're on episode 5, that's fine. And yes, it's supposed to be a skit where it's like they've been doing this forever, but I wouldn't have got that because we're watching a completely different show, parroting another show. I'm not mad at Susie's advice. I get Lexi's feelings. Libra. Thank you, Joyce, for telling me his name. Scarlett Johansson's man.
Yeah.
I like Lexi though. I don't care. I like her. I like her confessionals and these faces. I've been this person. I also was gagged to find out Mama with her LinkedIn profile. I was like, come on, Lexi. She said, bitch, I have a 401k.
I was just going to say, Lexi has been posting some real life stuff on the socials, which have been hilarious. Like she posted some old school like boy photos from when she used to turn at the clubs.
Oh my goodness.
Lexi's a good time with the internet.
I like Lex. I feel it. That's my, in my spirit. She good people. 400 of y'all in this piece. Hey, 400 plus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a Brothers Rant Pack family. We are in the middle of RDR Live recap, roast review, reaction. Somebody said I can't say that. We're reacting to this picture. Okay. And so there we go. We want to thank you so much for being a part. I was like, y'all need to calm down. Like, we're YouTubers. Everybody's going to put something in the tags. We're trying to get in the algorithm. This isn't about you. I promise. But yes, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Family, drop it to poo in our jars if you feel like it. Thank you so much for the super chats earlier today from 5UK 2003 Fozzie S and Kelly Burb. And shout out to the Tippy Poos that we had earlier as well. We appreciate you. So let's get into the cold open sketch. On Your Nerve clearly ran this. Did that. No.
And she
Now,
didn't even have to do much. It was more so just like her facial expression.
Mhm.
It wasn't even about what she was saying.
She has presence. A lot of y'all don't have presence.
it wasn't
That's
the
what that
best
looks.
sketch. She made the best out of it though. And
Mhm.
Oh
that's
yeah.
really where it was. To me, Corey did better than Arietti in this part
Mhm.
because they realized we don't have to do one note. You are literally a Karen. Just do just be a character. Like we already get you're a caveman. That's the setup. Like that's the bit. And so Arietti's like, I'm about to go full throttle and then say they need to get out. And it's like you could make only certain words emphasize like that. Like that's a thing that you have where once you end the sentences, it's like, "Wow." But instead you made it like full on scream fest. So I felt bad because I knew what she wanted to do, but ooh, it did not come out the way she.
Thank God I had on captions while she was delivering her line.
I
Because I
think
couldn't understand a word that lady was saying.
I think
Oh,
Anya's largest story has been exactly what you just said, though, Matt. Like
Mhm.
getting the least or getting a little bit and doing the best with what
Um,
she has. And she does such a good job. The judges have been like, well, damn, girl, we thought she was finna flop, but hold on.
yeah, she works smarter,
Just
not
give her
harder,
more
and you guys,
shine and they
y'all
be
can't do
mad
that.
about it.
she's also inserting herself
Mm.
into these roles and we're seeing
Mhm.
something of Anya so it makes sense and it's not like oh they're trying to be this part everybody keeps on I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do that it's like no sweetie like it is what it is but you know even Lana here and God bless her and this is I promise you I know there's some fans of the Jure out there and you should because she's sickening right however comma she today thinking she was in the top is wild for me. However, I thought it wasn't bad. I thought being safe actually was perfection. I was like, good, she's
Mhm.
safe this week. I'm glad I didn't want to see her in the bottom or close to it. There are people who did worse than her, but never in the aura of any atmosphere did I think this girl was going to be in the top. Too small of a part, not big enough of a landing, but to me, Lana's getting in her own way. And it's a lot of I'm thinking I'm supposed to be here and I'm not. And I'm also thinking, what am I supposed to do about it? And I feel she's getting caught upstairs a little bit with what are they asking of me? And there's also been a lot of acting challenges, but there's gonna be a ball next week. So we'll see how that goes. Did you notice they didn't do individual names this year for the RDR live like they did the last time where everyone had their like name dun, 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 dun. It was like very cast photo okay let's hurry up and just move on I was like
I didn't
okay
even realize that. No.
I was like all right we're moving forward here this is not my favorite outfit but she did a very good job at the monologue but not my favorite outfit but a very good job at the monologue
And because she did a great job at the monologue, we will excuse the outfit.
Yep. See how that works?
you
It's a pattern.
excuse the outfit and
It's a
that's good
pattern.
for you. But I thought the wig was lovely, and I thought she ate it up, and it was so
What
comfortable.
Derek say? I thought my mother was beautiful on the night I was conceived. Like, girl, you thinking about the night that you was conceived from your mother's point of view. What is wrong
But
with you?
it was the wig and the outfit while she's telling the story too. It was like, oh, like that is not the picture we would have seen.
Thinking about your
But
mama hunching. Like,
not,
ma'am, please.
not with that hairline, not with them eyebrows. No. But listen,
Hey,
oh,
Jiggly.
hey, Jiggles,
Hey,
come
Jiggles.
on, Jiggly, Caliente. We talked earlier this week.
Jiggly was mad in the comment.
What Jiggly say?
We talked a little earlier this week, sister. Taint Springs Community College is one of the funniest names they've done for this show. So shout out to the writers for that. I did like Hermona's performance. Sam.
You know, she tried to stand out.
Sam
It did
tried to
not
give
work.
Butch.
See, the limp wrist was so strong with this one that it wasn't able to channel his inner lesbian. I gotta get on over to the FedEx and get my package sent direct. I don't trust them in my box. Lesbian. We walk the dog and the cat. There's both on a leash. Lesbian. It didn't channel it, and I was upset just a tad bit. They thought deepening their voice would make them masculine. Oh, honey, you're not me on the phone ordering a pizza. It's 2025. I'm not on the phone ordering a pizza. But if I'm getting something from somebody, it's all right. What did you think of the Australian accent?
Well,
I didn't.
Yeah, very indifferent.
Good to see Charlize Theron thriving out of here.
It was very much seasoned with parsley. Like you sprinkled that on, but I don't taste the difference.
It was
But,
like,
you know,
it gave me,
Parsley.
that's not an accent. This is an accent.
You know what I call parsley, right?
Thank you, Demar. Thank
type
you.
it in the chat. I'm
That
sure
was
we're
the
gonna
crocodile
do
reference. This is an accent. I thought that was accent was fine, but it was very
it didn't make or break it.
very oohs and ahs, very oohs and ahs of it. I thought Hermione did a pretty good job too. She to me was more in the scene than anybody, if I'm going to be honest with you, as far as who she was.
because
She
she's
was like
wearing the wig
Phyllis.
she's supposed to be wearing.
Yeah, no, but she looks like Phyllis with new hair from The Office. Phyllis Vance. You know, Bob Vance's wife at Vance Refrigeration. Y'all don't see it?
That is second grade English teacher wig right there.
Phyllis Vance, bitch. Yes. Like
A-E-I-O-U are vowel.
this is if she divorced Bob
No.
and she took the refrigeration money and she got a haircut because she was trying to pull. Mm-hmm. Who looks like Carrie Colby? Liam, are you okay?
I also would like to know.
Is the car in the garage, sweetie? What's going on? Who looks like Oh, you think Jules
I don't want to
does?
assume.
Oh, I had to look at who was the most colorful up there because I was like, there's a wine. Oh, okay, there we go.
Girl, he
And
said,
the alabaster was across the page. One was a tan egg, the other one just shell. So I didn't know what they were talking
You gotta
about.
wake up, Liam. You gotta shake it
I
off.
was a little nervous. I was like, "Where's the girl? Where is for the color girls?" I didn't
Maybe
know
your
what
blood
that
sugar
is.
must be real low, Liam.
You know, they
it's
have
like a
handle
6-hour
that.
difference over there.
in England.
Is your blood sugar
real
low?
sugar?
I know all you eating is beans and toast. Go get you something green.
Hey, you leave that ketchup on there too alone now, because you know they got to sauce it. All right,
Eating beans in the morning is crazy.
Go drink some water. Go lay down, okay?
Tap. Go ahead and get you your pesticides.
Jump in
As an
there.
Australian, I hated the accent. It was a choice. Hey, Babette, and not the right one. All right, the Australian has spoken. It was shit.
I will not believe your statement unless you DM Matty Rants with a picture of a wallaby or a kangaroo.
Oh,
Why a wallaby?
I want to see a wallaby, okay?
Oh, wallaby. Is that code? Is that an animal?
every time I'm thinking of Australia, of course I think of Down Under, but I think of that Simpsons episode where like Bart got in trouble for calling to see which direction the toilet like flushed or whatever, and he got with the prime minister, he had to get booted. Oh my goodness!
I'm not believing it until Homegirl sends me a photo of P. Sherman Wallaby Way. Okay, I need to know.
Oh my God, they deep fried RuPaul. Crash. Thank you so much for this. Now I'm hungry. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I mean, haven't you seen Raven lately? It was inevitable.
Listen, they got the right dark colors. Hey, basically, when you're used to working with asphalt, it comes together. But I would say, hey, word. Don't dig too deep into that one.
She said the world is your runway. She meant that. She meant
the world is your runway, right? Never mind. Dig into it. Hey, we want to thank you so much for being here today and tuning in. We love you, Dow. We appreciate you so much. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe.
Oh, Jesus. ¿Qué pasó?
If you're not in the private chat, then you can't be offended by what I just read.
Oh yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago.
That was 10 minutes ago.
That's
what I call parsley.
Parsley. That's what I call parsley.
That's what I call parsley.
Because it doesn't do anything. It's just
there.
It's just there.
And people swear they fancy when they use it, and I'm like, girl, please.
No, it's people like that. I'm getting my vegetables with that one. It's okay. Did you get it from the dollar seasons for all package? I thought the weekend update part was fine. I'm gonna get back to RuPaul though. I thought, Mama, listen, I want to be in my 60s and still shaking and moving in some heels. Do you understand me? I take that as, whatever sacrifice was made, it really did it. Oh, that's RuPaul.
Yes.
Gabby, hold on. Let me keep it up real quick.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the choreographer for Parappa the Rapper going on there and helping her figure out what
It's
Not
all in the
Parappa.
mind. If you want to test me,
A lot of these audience are way too young to know who that is.
All right.
That's what is it? PS2, PS1 days, PS1.
Yeah,
One.
and then the
One.
second came on
Yeah.
on the gas.
I never played it till the 2.
I have a friend on Twitter that says that RuPaul's music sounds like unproduced coal commercials.
Interesting.
To me, RuPaul's music is like the slushy, but it's not frozen. You're gonna drink some of it.
The flavor is delightful, but it has not.
Yeah, it's like it's not what it's supposed to be. But if you got the right one, it's like, well, I'll just drink the syrup and just lose a foot. You know what I mean? But I like some of her music. I did say some, and I mean that. But I also know that she's literally in my top 5 every year. People I play
What
the
is
most
your
on
least
Apple.
favorite RuPaul song? Like your least favorite?
Oh, I had it.
Are there? I'm not
Up in here, walking through the stratosphere.
Nigga move. What you gonna do?
Okay.
I'm not here for no looky loo boo. Yeah, that's one of my least favorites. Oh,
That's
and
your
then the
least favorite?
one,
I was like, popular ones.
No, let me look this up. I gotta be real with this because I know there's some horrible songs.
Hold on. Let me go to
Candy.
Hold on.
Quick.
Candy grew on me.
I hate that. That was why they walk into cake and goddamn candy. Stupid. Like that was one of the dumbest decisions I've ever made in the show. Like, hated it. Oh God, there's really bad songs.
That's my answer, Crash. I think that is probably one of the top 3 worst.
Wait, what was it?
Giddy up.
Yeah, that's the one from
when she was on Catitude.
Wait, no, that's a lie.
Lucky. It might be Lucky.
Burning hell.
That's a lie.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
It might be Lucky.
Hold on.
Everything I can't bump my pussy to, basically. Everything I can't bump my pussy to. Everything I can't throw a bottoms round. If I can't rotate the round,
there's a song on that Mama Ru album. It's called Smile.
Let me go to it.
That is my least favorite one.
That is my least favorite. I said smile.
Yes.
She thought she was doing it all up in your mind, Jamar. It wasn't happening. She was like, I'm trying to get all up in your mind, but she's like, smile.
And mind you, we just came off of Just What They Want and Catwalk.
Yes. Oh, also, shout out to Skeletal Key because you are an amazing producer.
Oh, he gave her all the best stuff.
Amazing producer. Such a fan.
Skeletal Key.
I can't be responsible for every song, but like there are some songs, when I tell you Skeletal Key, I have played into the oblivion and beyond. Catwalk especially. I still play that. I put on the heels today and do a little strut around this house butt naked. Absolutely. Okay. It's always remember what I told you. Damn Skippy. Oh, me. Chalk is cheap. When I know what I want. They need to give that song on the runway. Just keep it there because Catwalk is everything. It fits all occasions, both for like sportswear, evening gown, the full bit. It works for it all. Oh, sorry, RuPaul in Asia. Thank you so much for me yelling at you. I appreciate you, baby. These people need to go see the optometrist. But it was decent. It was a fun time, but really it was Susie, farts in your mouth, not in your face over here. That really did, the good job. Mama Ru, how's it going? You stole my thing from you, baby. All that kind of good stuff. So I love it.
When they did like the coming up later on this episode and they showed this, I thought that was Rosé. Just
good night.
I thought that was because I was like, why?
So then you thought it was Eva Destruction.
Oh. Remember
luck,
what I told you.
Fuck. Now that we
Who
went
got
to
the keys to the
RuPaul
queendom?
library.
Who got the keys to the queendom?
Oh, used to be tall like the girls, all like a ball like a world. I'm not big panic, sold from Azalea Banks on tragic. Okay.
Oh.
That looks
Sorry.
like Rosé.
Hey
No, it
there.
doesn't.
It looks like Rosé to me.
It's too,
Oh,
that
too
face
much blush?
is that face is too inside the box for it to be rosé. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jabbar? You good? All right. You know, they got lines to draw with, friend. There's the box two. The one face ejects, not project, ejects out the other. This one's inside the lines. I know, Xavier, you right. Right here. Thank you. Dooley got the bathroom. God bless America. No, Dooley's computer is being weird. I'm gonna say it's the bathroom because I want to make him feel Taurusy. This part was all Acacia's.
Yep, she ate this. Thank God that she was in it.
That she's not filler. And at first I was like, I don't know. And I may not be here for every runway, but I'm like, hey, in
Like
these
this one?
challenges, it has not been awful. It's been actually very good. This wig is everything.
Yeah, I love the wig.
Very of the time. Very accurate for the
Mhm.
role that she's playing.
It looks really good. Not that I just bought a wig from her because I did, but this wig does look really good. I did also like her Blanche Dorothy Spornak Devereaux impersonation because she's basically the daughter of this Sophia character, but she's technically doing Blanche versus Dorothy. Whereas an actor who is, or a special guest who is there, and then Lydia B. Collins was Sophia, but maybe also Rose too, and none of the above. There's a tie? There was a tie? In the Grammys? There was a tie? What?
What's going on?
Oh, Erykah Badu just got a Grammy. Go on, girl.
Work.
Hold on. Oh no. I have to pull this up.
Badu. This is Congratulations.
I'm 20 feet tall. Wow. Okay. So it's for Best Progressive R&B Album Winner. So Avery Sunshine and what is this? Yeah, Avery Sunshine and Y Lord and Anderson .Paak and Knowledge. So 4 people literally got a Grammy out of that. There was a tie for first time in Grammys history. In history.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I've never heard of.
And everyone's like, you can tie for a Grammy? I guess you can.
Knew. We learned something today. Wow.
Oh, excuse me. It's not the first tie. It's the 34th tie.
Okay.
34th. I didn't even know they can do that.
I didn't know.
I thought they would always have to do like a tiebreaker within the committee or something. But
it must be the bluegrass people getting them. It's some genre I listen to doing it.
So in 2022, Jasmine Sullivan and Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak tied for Best R&B Performance. And then in 2019, Anderson .Paak keeps tying. Actually, that's the 3rd time he's tied for a Grammy with somebody. Because it happened again for Best Rap Performance when it was Kendrick, J Rock, Future, and James Blake for Best Rap Performance, and they tied with Anderson .Paak. So there's been apparently 34 times, or 35th, I guess. 34th time this has happened. That's wild. Yeah, sorry, back to the show. That kind of gagged me. My phone tie. What you mean tie?
Okay. Shout out to Nazi.
Yeah, but Lydia, I knew your butthole was leaking right here because it's not giving what it needs to give, sister. Rizzo it back. We find out about Lexi's personal life, Armand, and then what happened here? Did I care? I forget. I thought RuPaul looked good.
Did she get a new stylist?
No, this is Aldi, and that's Raven's field hand.
I like the colors. I don't care for how it looks on Ru though.
It seems like she's going in a more frugal direction.
Oh,
Michelle is snatched, isn't she?
Yes,
Michelle looks good.
She looks good.
She
I
was happy
just
this is the last time she got to be in that goddamn seat up in the sky. Up there.
Ross has clothes on as well.
He does. He's here too,
Yes,
which is
Jamar. Yes,
great.
Jamar said frugal, honey. Believe it. Believe it, girl. The guest judge
Ross
looks better
looks
than
like a white
Ross.
lesbian more and more every episode.
Looking like Rachel Maddow stepped behind the desk. But yeah, I got to give it to this Versace suit. It's gorgine,
I feel
actually.
like I
I think her makeup and
I
like
don't
her
know
hair.
what album of Duran Duran this dress would be on.
Flip.
What?
It's just interesting. I really just don't know what to make of it. Okay.
I see her hosting a party in this dress, to be honest with you.
In the 80s.
90s, early, like 91. You know, like right when they coming into it, yeah, like right on the edge of coming out of the 80s too. The house was made in the 70s though. Never been decorated again.
Yes.
Very Giselle. On Your Nerve needs a wig, but I thought this was cool, except for a couple of little things here and there. But
I think that wig cost her the win.
Yeah, because you cut off your neck, you made your head look like an awkward
made that
size.
chin jut out like, okay, like she in mid guac.
Trishelle is not on this game show, man. Sorry.
How are you Jewish and a lesbian?
She did a high pony, which I think she posted a picture with her with the hairpiece in, and yeah,
she did. Yeah, the pony she has is the one I wanted. I wanted that feedback, nasty pony. Okay, break it off, given to me. Come on. Now let's get to the construction site. Corey King, the builder, is next.
I feel like, go ahead, baby.
Corey, I love Corey, I do, but some of these outfits just don't be going where I think she could go, and I'm just waiting for it to just come and happen. But just every week so far, it's like,
do you know the reference that this is? Did you see what the reference was? Because it's a reference.
Well, what's her name from the Disney movie with Mari Bell and the house, the butch one, the strong one?
The butch one.
What's her name?
I thought
Marissa.
I thought it was that one Disney movie where their sister was swole and she came out there and picked up a whole donkey and the rest of it and then put it over. But I said, no, she didn't have this kind of dress. I just saw the frame and thought I thought Remember the Titans too, Dooley. I thought Remember the Titans as well, and I was waiting to see a backstory of oppression hit us real quick, but we'll see it later. But no, this is from the Barbie.
Oppression. I know you see that hairline, and I know you see these stockings. Oppression.
I would love for you to oppress your opinions right now, if you will. But no, I don't want you to.
She should have oppressed some lotion on them arms and oppressed a different color titty bill.
Listen,
upon her chest.
If I can sit and watch my favorite, excuse me, did you just do a Yui on a screen? I can appreciate what's happening here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So no, I thought the reference was cool because it is the Barbie dream house from all those memes and that kind of shit. It's not for me. If I saw this in the club, I'd be good with it. I'd be like, okay, mama's giving something, and I wouldn't be like anything to it. It'd be like, this is cool. But for the runway on this stage and what I'm gonna see later, it's like, this is just okay. And it's not ugly. It's just okay. Yes, AP, that was a Noxina Jackson reference. It's just okay. It's just okay.
It looks like Nene and Portia Williams did a fusion dance. I don't like it. It gives season.
And a lot of Nene. A lot of Nene.
Which version?
A lot of
like
Nene.
Portia's head is like right here somewhere.
Right.
Like that kind of like, if you're talking about fusion, the substance.
Yes. But
so this is Monstro Nene Portia?
Speaking of substances, I think she looks like the AI profile pic for a Nicki Minaj Twitter account.
Go ahead and do it.
The very...
Go ahead.
Listen. Yeah.
I could hear the Cheeto dust hitting the keyboard, telling you to go fuck off, Dooley. Do you hear me? I can hear the Cheeto dust in the nails hitting it. What you said about my mother, don't let them come out. Don't let the grease come out. It's gonna hit you from the pan, friend. Don't let it. I'm not arguing with no children about somebody who's in their 40s. I'm not doing it today. I'm just not. She's a brick.
I like her. Wow. But I legit like her as like a queen. I like her. It's just these looks I have.
No, I love Cora Dow.
Pretty disappointed.
She's given okay, and that's my problem. I'm wanting her to. I'm waiting for it.
She needs to give
The
a
Raven
gown.
look was the best thing she's worn so far on the show.
She's giving.
Yeah.
She need to give a gown. Something.
Arietta, you tore this up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I know.
And she's always delivered on the runway. That's
God, that
never
makeup
going to be her
is
problem.
So beautiful.
Never going to be a
She
problem
does
for her.
look really good.
But if she has to make you laugh,
She'll do it in the
Yes.
confessionals.
She's a look girl, and that's not the season for it right now. But
well, next week is a ball. Thank God.
well,
Thank God. Oh, I really hope that there's a turnaround for a few people who haven't got either good critiques or haven't been spoken to at the ball, because I don't want this to be a clear run through. I hate seasons like that. There's too many episodes and 2 babies have already been saved. Thank God we're not doing that anymore. Lana Jarrett is next.
This is very pretty.
Cute. It's cute.
Super pretty. Pretty.
Like that hair
Super
color.
pretty. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I saw something. Corey was giving Joanne the scammer realness. Get out of my Caucasian house.
Stop.
Ooh, she's with
Oh
Lydia.
my.
No.
All right, we're gonna move on.
No,
Here.
no.
She's in that Caucasian house already. I think she's settled in too. It's all right. They're cute together.
Hormone
But
got the wig. Yeah.
no, Hormone just paints for the winter. You know what I mean? Like it's always a winter storm. Like it's always cold in that house.
She's
There's
got to
no
join the scammer wig.
oh, that's right. She do be. Oh, that is a Joanne. No, Joanne's wig
That's
is
a
better.
Joanne wig.
Um,
Well, she shakes it.
Baby, Hormona is a part of House of Snuffy. That's what she paid like.
I love that you enjoyed Sesame Street as a child, Dooley. It tells me that you're taken care
Snuffy.
of.
This hair color with her skin
Lana's
is
makeup
gorgeous.
is
I mean, it's
so good.
She's stamped.
The highlight is just everything's
She's
perfect. The nose contour,
beautiful.
Beautiful.
right. I thought this was a very cute look though, but I don't think that the look would have got you in the top.
Oh no.
Strong safe. Strong safe.
Winter is coming.
House of Snuffy.
I think this is pretty. I don't like the wig actually, but I think the dress is beautiful. And we have seen the silhouette, but again, we've seen people win seasons with it. I just do want to see something different just for my take on it, since people are told to change things up.
Now she got away with it because it's a pink challenge, but she's been having a lot of pink wigs. Nobody said nothing, but we're worried about old girl's nose contour. But
I mean, she's not? I know she don't have an upset stomach. Tell you that, or diarrhea.
Okay, come on, Pepto realness.
Tabs. Okay.
Tabs.
it's just pretty.
Sam Skur.
It's cute.
No, it's not. So listen. No, Gabby, that's your opinion. You know, just like a man, right? Let me know. Take me out. Take me out. Your body belongs to me. No, come back, Gabby. I'm so sorry.
You know when Traitors coming over and you got to get that extra special fleet so that you can get the extra crumbs at the top.
It's all right. I mean,
he's
this
talking
is
to me
fine.
because I'm
Just
the
without
only
the
one that can answer
boa,
this question.
maybe.
He's talking to me. I'm the only one that can answer this question. Yes. But listen, there's the longer spout, but I can't. Listen. And you know what, Dooley? It's sad that I myself even have had those moments where you do all that work and then they don't come through, and you're just sitting there like,
that is so
send
unfortunate.
in the clowns. Because
I'm
I'm
sure you feel
stretching ready. Oh yeah.
I think I figured her out. Go ahead.
My whole? Okay, yes, Gabby. What did you figure?
She is polished, but she knows how to polish up basic stuff. I've not seen anything new from her. She does what's been done well. There it is. I haven't seen anything new. She's a pretty girl. We've seen the show, girl. We've just
You
seen
talking
it.
about the pillow with the head, just like with such a
Well,
okay.
yeah. Which
It's
I can
okay.
agree with. Like, it's not bad. It's still,
not
a
bad.
polished look, but it's like it's not as exciting as I think she
she's
would
super
like.
pretty, and she set the
Mhm.
bar. So that's the thing. She is very polished, very much gonna give. She did set
Mhm.
the bar high though, so this was a giving for me in terms of what we've seen her do. I'm like, okay, you would read someone coming out in a corset and a panty.
Mhm.
And yes, there are feathers up top, and we got this boa, and it's very cute for the pink category. It's just not chewing a lot of the other girls that walk the stage too, including Susie. Jules, though,
I like
this was
this.
Now
flawless.
this was very CES Tuesday.
I want it. I want it bad. And the original dress was white.
I like this.
The original dress was white. You dyed this and then wore it. What? I saw online. She posted the OG dress and then where it went with the theme and everything. And I'm sorry. This is everything. I peas would wear this down. Down. Gorgeous. I do a mint green and a red wig. A nasty copper. A nasty copper. Mm-hmm. Very poison ivy, but this is gorge. I do love it. I wanted her to do different contact lens colors. I know Jamar knows about this. He can speak.
I love it.
I need a honey brown in her eye because sometimes that crystal color, it gives too for me. And I want her to not have to go on Twitter and apologize for her comments that she posted about 5 years ago and then lose the Oscar for basically everybody that worked on the movie.
I'm sure Jamar could help you find a nice boycott blue color.
A boycott blue.
I'll send you the link.
Is that part of the Tommy Little Ring collection? Or is it part of the Megan Kelmies?
No one's even heard of that lady.
She got a divorce. She said, well, that's my brand.
She's no longer using her Charlemagne.
That's a part of the Tucker Carlson contact lot.
What neck, chin? You talking about Babyface McGee over there? That man looked like he stunted, as if he took half of what Gary Olson took. You know what I'm saying? Continue. The face stayed in one place. The body kept stretching, looking like a goddamn regular show character.
Like a Roblox man.
You know what I'm saying? And not dressed and impressed. Crystal Envy. Five Gap. That was fun. But Crystal Envy is next.
Did she borrow a balloon from two? Because it was the same balloons.
Probably.
No, I don't know. I thought it was a cool presentation. It's cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is nice.
She gives a story. So I appreciate her for that.
And her mug is
I love Crystal's taste.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like a on the nose. It kind of gets a little wink nudge to it.
Yeah.
I know Sam and her have competed, but I kind of live for Crystal a tad bit more.
Yeah, she's not as traditional, and it's more interesting a little bit.
And Crystal also ain't afraid of nobody, and she's giving competitor too. So it's like, okay, she hasn't won yet, but I'm like, I see Crystal getting a W soon. I see it.
I mean, she's been on the edge the past.
Glory. Sorry.
I knew somebody was gonna do it. I knew it.
I'm on the edge, the edge. I'm sorry. My favorite Gaga song, and I thought about this yesterday, is "Marry the Night."
I'm gonna marry
I love that song.
And it's the breakdown.
That breakdown is sick. And Replay is my close second. Because Replay
is second?
It was my first, but I was
Replay had to grow on me
yesterday, and I was just in my drawers, like in this house, like dancing to my, fully lip syncing, and I was like, yeah, it's definitely this one, because I'd literally lose my shit giving Sia's Maddie Ziegler tease all over the stage. What kind of life is this sort of living? Very that. Oh my god, my neighbor's a bitch. Okay, Lexi Love is next.
There you go. I like it.
What did you say?
It just gives me. It just reminds me of. I miss when Pink was black. Like, it just gives me.
I miss Pigga too. Pigga was great.
Before there was Black Pink, there was Black, Pink. And
I see somebody on
Pigga was great.
Wearing this.
You think you slick?
I'm living for the Charlie Baltimore fantasy, to be honest with you.
Down ass chick.
I wanna be your chick. My sideburns drip for you.
Do you
love me? Do you trust me? Do you want me?
This just gives me
Yo,
away.
baby, my
If
name is
Pink had a
Ja Rule.
Pokemon, this is what she would have. And
They
I like
confuse me with DMX, but I'm really short for 11. Who do you want me to be, my mama, baby? Come on, Ja Rule. I need someone to do Lil Mo.
Make a
I
noise.
will.
That's such a 2000 song, a 2000-esque song.
But
It
what I need
is.
without you.
There was always the juxtaposition of like the light female vocal into the hard rap verse. Just like what was that? What's love? Got to do.
Got to do it.
Some Rottweilers be on the track. The Whisper
Oh, wait.
Girls. Oh, baby.
In
The light skin
in
Whisper
the
Girls.
physical form of Jennifer Lopez with Ashanti's voice, because I'm real. I'm real. That was the whole music. It was masculine and feminine, and they wanted to do Nelly and Kelly Rowland. No matter what I do, I wanna be without you, baby. Fuck you, Nelly. But yeah, like, I apologize.
These
I don't
are
know
the
what's
sound
in me
effects
today.
that plague my life every day.
Like, they had to give Ja Rule those up shots to make him look taller, and then when they would see him in concert, it'd be like, oh, all right, Pocket Rocket, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's okay. 50 Cent made fun of you a lot.
Would buy tickets to your stuff and have nobody show up.
That is
When
wild.
you did that to him, that is petty. What's his name?
I said, you let the man whose teeth look like you can push through and then have a Western shootout with get you together like that. That is wild.
50 Cent came out of nowhere and just blew up. And we was like, hold on, what just happened?
That man got shot and damn near experienced death, came back and said, I'm just going to be the pettiest motherfucker who has ever lived. And went to the gym and said, you can't touch me. And there it is. And Vivica Fox.
A few careers along the way.
There you go. You try to say that you ate that man's boot, and then all of a sudden, Jhené Aiko talking about some groceries took you out the frame, sister. They saying the booties matter now. Where are we at? Lexi Love. This is gorgeous, though. I love it. I love it. It's everything. Susie Toots. Is it farting?
No, Matthew.
No, I'm asking. Is the wind hitting on the left-hand side? Is it a wet one? Is it dry? Help. I will add more grossness. I will keep it going.
It's disgusting.
This is a strong save. This is a save. Her makeup. I like her makeup.
Don't you dare say that about Susan too.
I like her makeup.
Do you like her makeup?
For once, I know it's weird, right? But no, I like.
No, I'm not negating what you're saying. I like Suzanne's look. But yeah, cool.
She's growing on me, like a cyst, but she's growing on me.
Susan too should be at the top of your list.
I like her, and like I wrote her off immediately at the beginning, but she's growing on me. I'm okay with being wrong sometimes, but I like it.
Crash. Susie put her entire honkussy into the.
You could do better than that. Come on, say it again.
It's clussy. Okay,
I don't want to.
We did that.
Susie put her entire honkussy into the Captain Palazzo Clown Fantasy.
Honkussy.
I live for this honkussy.
Yes, come on.
I've never in my life heard that. And I feel the same lady who was mad about our mayonnaise comments 2 years ago was going to come up in here and talk about that. That was for me. No, girl, they talk about the clown. Honk, honk. Some will use it for other things. I think that Suzanne looks good, and it's her aesthetic and style. I know the reference itself, so I was like, this is fine. It's her thing. I'd rather this be something different than me seeing everybody else looking the goddamn same.
Yeah.
This is true.
I also don't want the let's protect her and attack everybody else bit, because that's so tired and lame. Y'all literally, this was from a year ago. They're good. Like you going to someone's page and letting them know you saying that about Susie, that was last year. Many moons ago. You know that song. Adele. Lydia B. Collins.
Get it started.
Am I tripping? that they did not read her for this? Am I tripping?
They did not read her.
They did not.
They enjoyed
Am I?
the kiak. It's not a dick. That's definitely not a
I
dick.
was like, is this
Shout out to Manila.
happening for real? Is this actually happening today?
Yeah,
Look,
shout out to
some-
Manila
Hey.
for getting her outfit rejected, but this is totally fine. But okay.
Yeah, that from a
Shout
woman. No, I felt that.
Shout out.
Listen,
I was
put,
not offended.
put my gay card to the side right here, ladies. Mm.
Is this if y'all like this outfit, I guess. I'm
It looks comfortable.
yes it does.
That's the best way to put this. It looks comfortable, very cozy.
It's very gag gimmicky kind of outfit where it's giving tearaway versus it's supposed to be her walking out as a giant peen and that's it. It's more so it feels like you were gonna just take everything off and then have something underneath it and show it.
Yeah.
I'd love it if I saw this in the club. I'd laugh and throw money at her.
Oh,
On the
yeah,
main
that would be great.
stage, I'm like, okay, it's giving. I picked up a pillow from my mom's living room. This is the blanket that's on top of my bed. These boots are for my whore sister. I went to school today.
And then showing stuff coming out of it, and that's totally fine. I just okay.
I still kind of liked it, but it's a conflict for me. Like I would live if I saw this, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm like,
At a show, I would not mind, but on okay. Boot. You look like amoeba? You look like sea anemone?
So it's like she looks like a villain out of Jim and the Holograms.
Yes, she does.
she looks like a villain in a Dillard store about to give you the wrong advice on what clothes your kids may need this Christmas. My God.
Really
She's going to spray some cologne that's going to give you hives, bitch.
I don't hate this, but
what is the silhouette here? Like,
Her and Miss Piggy work at the same makeup counter.
She looks like a postal stamp.
Don't slap me.
Stamp.
Not
Don't
me.
slap me.
Don't slap me.
You don't want to do no candy.
You need a necklace.
Grandma has in her purse.
You need jewelry. You need a hat or something.
I don't need to fix my mud, bitch.
I know you got candy in that little billfold. I know you do. What is this wig? I don't ask questions.
It is a wig that is upon her head.
You know, I can't push the dead body off the road, so we just have to just drive around it right now because the police are coming. Someone
Her
did make
wig
a phone
said,
call.
okay, Carton.
But the Challenge All Stars on MTV.
She said, "Come on."
Yeah, it's not good that good right now either, Jamar. So you know, even that right here with this is we'll go ahead. I'm covering it this year. Yay! If you are a fan of the challenge and you are watching this current All-Star season that's happening right now, I am covering it each and every Thursday on my channel. And if you're on my Patreon, I will have the reaction on Patreon on Thursday mornings. So yes, I'm covering the challenge, Traitors, and Drag Race right now. And only because I know every single solitary person that's on this Challenge All-Stars episode or show. It was bad. Either way, tops and bottoms were On Your Nerve, Suzanne Toots, and her Mona Lisa. Do you agree? I'm hungry.
I think Susan Toots should always be on top. Her Mona Lisa, I don't know about that.
Chris Brown won a Grammy.
For what?
He won it for Best R&B Album. Ooh-wee. I know those sympathizers are happy for him today.
Shout out to the dark skin fans.
But
whoa! Listen. A lot of light skinned women jumped in the air for that one, honey.
Yeah,
but hey, the Bayesian queens, the Bayesian girls were getting up for that one, honey. Yas, the beige rage, if you will. Let's get back to this. If this is why cancel culture isn't real, stubby fingers. It actually applies only to people that I don't even know. How does that work?
Michelle only.
Well, it needed to, but it should have also. It needs to apply to Nelly. It needs to apply to Snoop Dogg. It needs to apply to a lot of the trash pandas of the world and multiple choice answers and the Carla Sophia fuck ass motherfuckers that say the shit that they said. Bitch, that is crazy. You're in a whole movie being promoting it everywhere. You even had AI write the script, and you're telling me you couldn't hire an AI assistant to literally take away all the tweets that said something crazy so we wouldn't figure it out. And now that we know, I mean, I'm all right with it though, because that movie doesn't deserve shit. Amelia Perez is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
I have not seen it, and I have not heard anything good about it. And then I saw that it was winning all those awards. So I'm going to sit down and watch it just so that I can see what the fuss is about. But I'm not intending for it to be good.
The fact that, okay, the director of the movie literally said that the movie's in Spanish because it represents poor people's language. And I'm using a different way of him saying it. Yes. Furthermore, Zoe Saldana actually defended Carla and after all the stuff that was said, and she was like, I only know of her from me working with her, and you know, I know the good person that is there. Basically, I would want to remind everybody that she was in blackface as Nina Simone not 2 minutes ago. Not 2 minutes ago. Literally. Don't get me started on Blake Lively. How you try to weaponize all of that. Oh, please, sweetie, they're clocking your tea as well. But yeah, the movies also they had to use AI for Carla's voice. Apparently because she can't sing, and a part of the movie was also written via an AI, and it's like that's winning awards, so you're rewarding this now. It's giving setup, it's giving tease. But now that all this controversy has happened, everything's changing, and they're already saying that the Academy Awards is looking into this, and it may affect how the awards are given out. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, in the bottom three was Arietti, Sam's star, and Lydia's penis. No, it's not a good movie. They have a sex change song in the movie. There's a sex change song.
Excuse me?
Can I get a penis plasty? Yes. Can I get a this and that? Yes. Do it? Can I boobs? Yes. Can I? And then I kid you not, this is part of the song. This is part of the song. You want to have a sex change? Yes, I need a sex change. No, can't have a sex change. It is wrong. Why not? A man is a man and a woman is a woman, but a woman can be a man and a man can be a woman, but a man is a man and a man is a woman. Yes, that is a part of the song. A man is a man and a woman is a woman and a woman is a can't be a man and a woman, but if you can, you can. This is Zoe Saldana and this doctor walking through a hospital while they're dancing, talking about getting a penis removed, talking about getting a vaginoplasty, right? Not lying. I'm dead ass serious. There's another part in the movie where, because it's a cartel lord that wants to have a sex operation because they never felt like they were who they were supposed to be. And Selena Gomez is like the wife and shit and gets put, yo, you're not ready. So they're in the car. This man has just literally murdered so many people. And it starts singing about like, I don't know who I am, amor, I feel. And it's like, what is going on? Like, he kills me. Like, what is going on?
Singing.
It's Selena Gomez in her bedroom. I miss my life. I don't have it anymore. Like, yes, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not kidding.
Now I want to watch.
I'm confused.
Oh, there's a part in the song where Zoe's singing and she's like, I'm a black woman who's never gonna get any like the respect I deserve. And I thought to myself, at least she said that without being in blackface. But like it was a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. But yeah, not a single Mexican cast yet. There's a lot about it right now. The movie was produced by a French guy and directed by this French man who's like talking about Spanish people's like what? Bleeker's the one that told me about the movie and was like, Maddie, I want you to watch it and I want to hear your reaction because you know how I am, Dooley. You've literally had a voice
yes.
about the movie. I'm very animated. Like, if I just seen it, don't get on the phone with me because I'm going to ruin the film for you and talk as much shit as possible. I had to turn it off for a second and laugh. I needed a moment to breathe because it was so funny and I didn't want to miss anything. I just sat and laughed. It's that bad. Just a bad movie. And anybody that says different, I'm looking at you funny. Actually, let me not
gave them all them Academy Awards, and I just said, oh, okay.
So they haven't got the Academy Awards yet, but the other awards, yes. And it just doesn't.
Were they Oscars? What awards
Yeah.
did we just watch? It was the Oscars,
Golden
right?
Globes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got the Goldens was the most recent one, and then the Oscars I think are after the Grammys. Is that right,
You're
everybody? But shout out to Susie two on the board here, front runner in the game right now. Go ahead, Suzanne. This lip sync.
I was
What were
surprised.
your thoughts? I too. I said okay.
Not how I would have wanted it to have been done, and definitely not the performance style that I'm going to be like, girl, that's what that song deserved. However, Lydia cut the fuck up, and I was shocked because I was like, oh, you're on beat and you're grooving. You're not
And
going.
RuPaul was like, yes.
You're grooving. I was like, okay, like you vibing a little bit with this versus what's going on with Ariete, who is basically dying on the inside and wants to scream on the outside and is just doing everything that they can. At every part of the song where, oh, this part was "See You Next Tuesday" Jabbar. I was like, yeah, you better sit down. So little, go ahead. I know where you like to go. I bet you went to the HBCU. I know you did.
Good
You're
job,
that
Corey.
one.
Good job. You did that. You say you man.
Couldn't get in there now because of the anywho, but not that the white child in Abbott Elementary in the school picture. Okay, talk about push to the back. This last episode was funny.
Hilarious.
The golf is that the one I'm thinking of, Dooley? When they had to go to the golf,
Yes.
yeah, for the memberships. Yeah, Jacob made me cry in that episode. I was like, oh, he cares about his students so much. Oh, and Ava and Miss Sheminti. Come on, Melissa. I was very
Trying to steal the truffles.
for that dude. That duo needs to happen more often because that was perfect chemistry right there. But yeah, Lydia was going in. I actually was living
I
for it.
enjoyed that.
Pleasantly surprised.
You know, I'm thinking there are some other girls I know that would have tore her out the paint, but I'm also that's not what's happening. It's her versus Ariete, who I thought would have been doing better, but
it gave desperate. I could tell she was desperate.
Yeah, it was very desperate. It reeked of desperation.
It was sad, kind of
like that other girl that left.
I was like, Ariete, I want you to take a breath. Just take a breath right now because you're going into fight or flight and you need to just chill. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is Boogie Wonderland. Everybody's drinking brown liquor right now, just having a good time. Like, feel the energy. You're not feeling it. And every time they said dance, she jumped up in the air. Dance! Like she was in the air. Do I have a screenshot of it? And did I zoom?
If you have to ask, you know you did.
You know I did. American Requiem, the big idea, the big idea.
You're supposed to just groove, baby. It's not. We're not doing a 8 count.
I mean,
Chris Cross vibe. This is not the vibe for
jump.
It's like Lois when she was jumping down the stairs.
Yeah.
I give her kudos for getting that high in them shoes.
Yeah, I give you that.
Ariete been listening to dance hall.
Chris album had an album out. I don't pay attention to people that put their hands on others. Crash, thank you so much for especially women. Thank you for the super chat. That moment when Lydia sees Rue's face and locks in. Oh yeah.
She was like, yeah.
It's over. You see this.
What I want y'all to do, if you want to jump up in the air and then come down and do like a knee land, like you slid and you gave a little "See You Next Tuesday," don't do this. This baby jumps up in the air and lands flat and then drops to her knees afterwards and thinks it's a trick of the illusion, like where it's a full movement down. No, like it looked very crazy because the song was dance. This is the last part, dance, and that's it. So you're still hitting the ground and dance is echoing out. So you're no longer on the beat no more. It's just you falling into the air and then landing and being like, I'm going to land.
They give her like the whole sound effect, like the whole doom, try to make it more dramatic. But yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, they said Lydia's name and the babies in the back were gagged. They didn't think that Lydia
everybody was gagged.
Everybody except for Anya Nerve.
Anya like this.
Except for Anya Nerve.
Well, she did do a good job. I can hear Anya. She did a good job. That's what the song
she won
is.
The lip sync. She's like,
we talk about talent girls.
And that's because Anya Nerve's been with her aunties and her uncles, and she knew what that song was supposed to have gave.
Y'all need to
Baby, go give me a sip of that brownie. You better not take a sip on your way back.
I am
You
very
need to learn
happy
setting.
that Arietti did pull the switch, though, for two reasons. One, my Libra sister is safe, and we get a chance to try this again with a different attitude. But two, this gimmick is over with quickly.
Good.
Thank you.
Get it out of here.
There are some people who are left in the competition I would have not wanted to be saved later.
Mm-hmm.
Like who?
You know, Dooley, I think the person I would name is
Listen.
so Arietti is safe. Ooh, that name I gave was tremendously like there was a couple of them. It was y'all had to hear it. Glad you did. Said
Did
it
you
very
say
loud.
Pori Ping?
I said
Listen.
so back to this again. You know, good job, everybody. Everyone's safe.
Mhm.
I want to get to untucked real quick before we wrap this up because it is late in the evening.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I like untucked. I like untucked this season. I really
Mhm.
do.
Thank God.
Oh,
Man.
they're nasty. It is messy. It is the girls are getting called to the floor. Bitches are in their feelings. Lana gave a full reference to somebody who shall not be named on this program with the turnaround and no sound on full sparkles. I said they also turned their back on Miami too.
Oh.
Anywho, so this eye still center. Now, getting into, you know, my good sister Lexi, she is pissed at Susie. I think that she needs a little hybrid moment here, and they didn't let baby girl hit the vape. I feel the struggle of the feelings. I promise you, I do. I see it, Lexum. But a lot of folks are now not feeling Lexi after this episode, and I'm like, why? Because she said something negative about Susie. People can have bad days. It's gonna be all right. Don't change it up just yet. Shit. We're gonna have to figure out what happened to her outfit next week. And let me say this too. Yes, La Roach is gonna say something you don't like. Guess what? Calm the fuck down. We asked for this man to be back. We don't have Ross or Carson next week. It is La Roach and Hunter
It is
Schafer.
a beautiful day.
We're gonna
here
be
for
good. We're gonna be
I'm
good.
excited.
Calm your sensitive asses down. Okay?
Mhm.
They're not talking about you and they're not trying to attack your favorite personally. Let it go. We like Law. Keep him back. We like the color on the panel. Let us have it. He earned that spot, tell you that much. The work is put in. Sorry. I just can I can see it coming. I can see it happen. If they don't read the girl that they hate and he reads someone they like, they're gonna make it a big deal. They're gonna make it a huge deal for no reason. Lana was gagged that Susie was in the top. And she felt that her outfit would have, it doesn't, you know, your talent makes sense, but not your outfit for being in the top. Corey is making faces, and I like that Susie doesn't let that slide a little bit. You're making faces.
Mhm.
Right, you have something
Why?
to say?
You're Jade.
And
Yeah.
Corey, you didn't give what I needed you to give for it. I said dial up. It's not working.
Yeah.
But Anya, I love that Anya clocks them all. She's like, y'all are just mad. Like,
Yeah.
Susie did a good job.
So
And
I love
then she
that.
gives them big ups too. Like, I love your look, Susie. And Harmona too. Like, y'all really
here
did
for
a good
Anya.
job today. Like, these hoes may be sitting there cacking you here, but I'm going to give you something right now because no one else is doing it. I still kind of live that everyone's still pissed though. And Arietti's like, I'm mad. I shouldn't be in the bottom.
baby.
Well, who should be? Guess
Okay.
what? She got up and said names. I was here for it. Corey, you definitely should be in the bottom over me. Corey didn't disagree.
And Corey agreed. Corey agreed.
Gone.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I'm
like,
not.
this is like, Lydia, I'm not going to kick you while you're down because you already
I
know.
should notice the pattern now. Okay, decent
Mhm.
look, great challenge, and I would notice that. But like these girls don't have to have an amazing, like crazy look, but decent look, great challenge. Y'all are look queens, and it's okay.
She said Crystal was dry.
Oh,
I was like, Arietti is going. I was kind of living for that part. I said, yes, it's a Libra when we pop. You asked me what I feel. Here you go. No takesies backsies. I love how she's like, I'm not going to kick you while you're down, Lydia, but you know what's up. It's like, oh.
Damn.
And Harmona, I don't know why you're in the top. Harmona, how come you
I
had all
don't
that
know why
energy for the
Harmona's on top
confessional?
either, but
You had all that
shout
for the
out.
confessional, though. I know she's not coming for me, Miss Thing. I was like, okay, so say that to her right there, right now. Right now.
I feel like Harmona's gotten this far, so it wouldn't make RuPaul look stupid for bringing it.
Hungary. Oh Lord.
That's just
Well,
my
shout
I
out to
theory.
mean,
Susie.
Again, it's just my theory.
we can see though. But
We can
yeah,
see though.
Lana, yeah, had to get just a tad bit, and Susie did it in a very polite manner, if you will, with the they like what I like and they don't like what they like, and then et cetera, et cetera. Y'all don't have to like anything that I do because bitch, they're living. So now what?
Yeah.
Cack on it.
I mean, and
Corey
honestly,
falling
that's
out
just
from
all there
the
is.
Yeah, y'all ain't writing the check, so
Because it's like, girl, the person who writes the check and makes the declarations like my outfit. Whether y'all like it or not doesn't matter.
Lexi was over it because she was making faces, but I just knew she didn't want to address them because she's like, bitch, come on, just give me tomorrow. Please just give me tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm in my 30s. These 20-year-olds are going off. I don't give a goddamn no more. Jules with this backhanded compliment. It was very, it's so you, this is you, girl, but it's not my taste and da 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 da. It's like, okay, girl, just say you don't like it and then move
right.
on from this and that y'all don't agree and that maybe next week it'll be you. But
Yeah,
it is what it is.
And safe is very you.
Safe is
I
still
love it for
better
you.
than being in the
Yeah,
bottom. Like, I'm
yeah,
not
safe is
trying to
you.
have them tell me
Yeah.
my shit ain't sweet. Like, come on now.
Hmm.
That's it for the show, everybody. There was a man that stepped back there and talked to them about some things I don't remember. There's a
Okay.
lot of stuff. The suit's great, though. And as we saw, Arietti was safe from being eliminated. That is it for the panel. I think we got it all out the way. Cowboy Carter tour will be starting soon. Who knows when? And a lot of Grammys have been given out already here. And it's kind of going to be an awesome Sunday night if you're watching television. And if you enjoyed this, yeah, you've been having an awesome day. I think we've been having fun. Did y'all have fun today?
We enjoyed ourselves. Yes, yes.
Yay! The number of the day was 4. The word of the day was, what was the word of the day? Oh, we have to start doing that. What was the word of the day?
Can we keep track of it though?
We should, well, never. But
The word of the day was substance.
thank you so much for tuning in and being here. I was like, substance? How many times did I say that? I was like, I don't think I said it that many times. I feel like some other honkussy.
Sure.
No.
Honkussy should be
Delusional.
the word of the day. Honkussy should
Honkussy.
definitely be.
We're doing a vote. Is that the vote,
Honkussy.
everybody? Honkussy?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also
Honkussy is
casting
the-
Blake's vote for Honkussy.
On his behalf.
Not you're casting 3/4 of the vote, which soon will be in the next 3 years, apparently, how they're working
Ooh.
things out. But yeah.
Can I cast Diggy's 3/4 and Blake's 3/4? That puts me at 1 and 1/4 votes.
Jamar, what are your social medias, please?
You can find me on social media as Jamar84. That's JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok. It's Jamar840. Make sure you support everybody on this panel and support Black business.
You say that. You do that. Hey, we also had almost 500 people in this live at one point in given time. So thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Jermaine, listen, I wasn't good at school. Okay. You let me, you know the reference. You know what the vibes were. You read the book. You know what it was. Okay. You remember. I don't remember, but I know it was 3 of something. Gabby.
You can find me on Ancestry.com. Place your bets. Figure out what I am as well. What is my just kidding. No, you can find me on Gabby with an I on most platforms. Also, if you like to get into the wrestling thing, you can go to SpartanProWrestling.com.
Jermaine, I'm just realizing that you're talking about the number of panel members, and I am also letting you know how quickly I react to things. So thank you. And Dooley, social media. Social media.
Good evening to Vanguard players and Vanguard players only. You can find me on Marvel Rivals at _ Daddy Daycare _
Dayqueer? Okay.
That is _ Daddy Daycare _
Dayqueer. Daddy daycare. All right. Thank you so much. Decor? Oh my God. Married to Medicine comes on tonight too. Oh. So excited. Gabby, thank you for that final private chat of the day. Thank you so very much. JD Vance would like to have a word with you. I appreciate you so very much for. No, they wouldn't. Thank you so very much for tuning in today and being a part of this conversation. There are a lot of links you can hit. There are a lot of stages and places you could be. Gabby, did I ask for your social medias?
Yeah, we did. I said,
okay. ADHD. It's bad. It's bad over here. It's bad. I'm diagnosed. All my stuff is in the about section. If you did want to drop a tippy poo in anybody's jars, remember those are their cash apps with the $ Nova84 for Jamar. $ Dooley does it for Dooley, and for Gabby with an I, it's right there. Mine is scrolling at the bottom here with PayPal at me /MattyRants, cash app $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. I will see you Thursday. That means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will be gone. I'll be back Thursday to talk about the Grammys. I'll be back Thursday to talk about the Challenge, All-Stars 5, Rivals, people with no jobs needing less than $200,000. Boop. And then more. So please step on in on Thursday. Friday's the Traitors. Saturday is, of course, Drag Race. And just like we did this Sunday, it's the panel. I appreciate you for showing my friends some love today. If you dropped a tippy poo in their jars or if you sent them some awesomeness, I don't know if it's whole or gold, but whatever you did, we appreciate you. But just a reminder, the world is a little dark out there and it's a little bit scary. Stay safe, be careful, and we would love to see you here again. So take care of yourselves first, okay? But yes, we'll catch you for the next one. And until then, Hunkassy.
Listen. Yeah.